Hey, what's going on, everybody? Have you, like me, fallen into a deep depression because of the oncoming apocalypse that's going to come out next week on Tuesday, November 8th, because of this presidential election? You need something to make you feel better? I know I do. You should check out Loot Crate. Basically, what they do is they send you a mystery box every month, and it's like getting a present. You don't even know what's going to be in it every month. It's pretty epic. It's like Comic-Con in a box. I'm actually wearing one of their shirts right now. I'm wearing the Archer for President T-shirt, which is way better alternative to what we currently have on our plate for presidents right now. You get like a shirt. What else you get in there? It's a bunch of blood.
Oh, you get a shirt. You get a lot of trinkets, keychains, some. I think weren't they giving out like a pop figure and everything?
Yeah, these are some kind of pop figure. Yeah,
an exclusive pop figure.
Yeah, little gadgets and stuff. Also, they have other kinds of loot crates. One of the ones that Stitch gets is Loot Pets. It's pretty cool. You still get it, right?
Yeah, I still get it. It gives a nice little. I get a T-shirt for myself and for my dog.
Wait a minute, you get a T-shirt for your dog?
It comes with it.
What the?
Yeah, so you get 2 T-shirts. They always get some nice, cool dog treats and some chew toys. And a lot of times I've received like several like collars and like collar tags to actually go on the actual dog collars. It's really cool. It's all comic nerd themed. It's a really cool thing to give your dog some personality.
That is pretty pimp. They also have theme crates like they have one for Gears of War, one for WWE, Halo, to name a few. And they also have Loot DX, which is if you have a bunch of money you can waste, you can get some really cool gear from Loot Crate DX. Basically, it's Loot Crate just with nicer stuff. And if you're on a budget, you can go to Loot Gear. Basically, what that is, they send you Loot Wear. Basically, they send you a T-shirt and some other kind of wearable like socks or something like that on for one monthly fee. So if you do us a favor and go to trylootcrate.com/BThenBTI and put in the promo code of Bridge10, as in a bridge you're walking over, and the number 10, that will save you 10% on your first month subscription. Once again, that's trylootcrate.com/BThenBTI with the promo code of Bridge10. That'll save you 10% on any new subscription. And now on with the show.
There is a story so strange in its implications that it defies ordinary classification.
I don't care if it's game 7. If you up, smash that like button. Welcome to Black and the Black Times Infinity. I'm your host, Cthulhu's Prodigy, coming to you live and direct from the Dro. Smoke me out, fam, with that dang shit. On my left, Stitch.
The Warriors still blew a 3-1 lead.
Oh, God damn it. You're fucking right. On my far right, engineering on the 1s and 2s, choke people out on 3 Sports Kronos.
Slaying trolls on the daily.
Ooh, we will get into that. That's a great story. In the middle, we got the oldest ninja in the world, Old Ninja.
Don't dodge the soap.
Oh, God damn. You win. All right, Buddha. All right. And last but not least, we got your boy Blue.
If you can dodge this dank, you can dodge a ball.
I love it. Dodgeball reference. Okay. Holy shit, we back up in here. Let's fucking get to it. It was a big week.
Yes, it was. We had a pretty cool Halloween party. We had we actually had Ted Raimi on.
Yes.
Fucking epic. Yeah.
Holy shit. Yeah.
He was fucking hilarious, dude.
He was hilarious. He was cool as fuck.
Yeah.
You know?
He was super cool. He's like a dude that you definitely want to like hang out. He's like, hey, Ted, come hang out with the BTI crew.
Yep. He gave us a whole bunch of insight on Ash versus Evil Dead.
Yeah. I mean, the interview went by so quick. Like, I felt like we could have kept going.
Yeah, I felt like we could have. Because he was like so easy to talk to. Like, he was like, answering all of our questions. And he was just telling jokes after jokes. Which was
True.
great.
I mean, but he has 30 years of Hollywood experience. And he even though his brother's famous, he started out like on the bottom, as he talks about on the show. So check it out. It's on our page. It's on YouTube and SoundCloud.
Stitcher, yeah, you can check it out. It's up for listening for everyone.
And if you do try that pink fuck drink, be sure to let him know.
Yeah. Probably going to lose your fucking sight. And your life.
Yeah.
Going on a serious fucking trip.
Oh, hey, we messed up. We got a fan of the week.
Oh, yeah, let's do it.
Again, goddamn, it's Craig Baker.
Oh, man. Thank you, Craig.
Yeah, Jesus, man, you listen a lot.
23 episodes. God damn.
I wonder if he's listening to them all like in order.
Maybe.
Or something. Maybe.
Oh, man.
Yeah, but that's like 80-something episodes.
Sounds like someone's trying to put a case against us.
Yeah.
He might be. Oh, he's FBI agent. Oh, we fucked.
Wait, isn't there somebody running for like mayor or something named Baker?
Same name?
I don't know.
Yeah, could be.
So we'll give a shout out to our second person now. That would be Risha. We all know her.
Oh, yeah. Very nice. Good shit.
Otherwise known as Elisha.
All right. Actually, and you know what? I want to take over on something that I forgot to do last week. We did have a winner of the Ash vs. Evil Dead contest, and that was at Soft June Breeze from Detroit, Michigan. And we sent her season 1 of Ash vs. Evil Dead.
Nice. We mailed it out already?
Yeah, mailed it out already. She should be getting it either today or tomorrow.
Oh, congratulations to you.
Yeah, so that was
Great
awesome.
fucking show. It was our pick of our first. What's it called? We gave an Eggplant Award for the best new show for the year.
Ooh, speaking of eggplants, we got them Golden Eggplant Awards are coming back again. Year 2, second annual.
Yeah, we actually should talk about that even on the air today.
Are we gonna do it on the air?
Yeah,
bring it up. What you got?
Let's save it for a.
You want to save it for later? Yeah, because we need
just a little.
We do need to trim it down because we do have some new categories and stuff, and we're gonna have to set up our polls and stuff because it's getting close.
For those of you who are newer and weren't around last year for their Golden Eggplant Awards, the audience actually gets to vote on who's going to be the winner. This year we're going to scale it down to maybe about 10 categories where the audience can vote.
I have no idea.
Something like that, yeah. And then,
I mean, we do have new.
Put it out there.
Yeah, because we got new categories and stuff, so it might be more than 10.
It'll be fun.
I mean, there's some I think that we're gonna probably do internally and just give out an award that we pointed out, but there's some new stuff on there that I thought, we broke it down a bit more and more nominees. And are we going to be asking for specific nominees, like special mention? Well, we'll get to it later.
Yeah, we'll figure out those semantics.
I wonder if we should just have like a special podcast just for Eggplant Awards instead of having mixed in with our normal podcast.
Yeah,
we did last year, I believe.
Yeah, that's probably the best way to do it, man.
Yeah.
Kronos. You want to get into this Halloween party incident?
Oh, man.
Because folks have been asking.
Yeah, I had
this moment in sword safety.
I had both Halloween and comic book related injury. So for this Halloween, I dressed up as Deathstroke, and I bought a sword on Amazon. It was a $17 sword. All right, I did not expect it to be sharp. I got it. I was like, wow, it's kind of sharp.
It looked badass.
Yeah, it was a pretty badass sword. I had it on my back for almost the whole night. I didn't want to take it out when I was drinking because, I was drinking. So. But I went to my garage and I went to go pick up a can that was on the floor. And as I went to go pick it up, the fucking sword fell out of the goddamn scabbard and fell literally into my hand. Cut the shit out of my hand. I was like, there's still blood in the garage right now. I gotta clean it up.
It's like a murder scene in there.
Yeah, so I tell Stitch, I'm like, hey, I need some help because I grabbed my hand and I still took my hand off, like blood kind of squirting out. I was like, fuck. So he got some help. I did a quick field dressing of my wound, and I was just like, I'm just going to keep fucking partying. So I went up playing some flip cup and kept drinking and shit. And the next day I wake up, I'm like, all right, it's time to fix this. I got to redress it because I don't want to get infected or some shit like that. So I got most of this bandaging off, and I got to the gauze that was on my hand, and it was fucking stuck inside the wound, and it was hurting. I was like, I can't do it. I started about to throw up and shit. I was like, man, this fucking sucks. And I could see it was cut down to the meat. It was fucking deep, and so I had to go to urgent care to get it looked at. I don't know if I was going to use stitches. I didn't know if I was going to need stitches or not, but I did. They ended up getting in there, and you could see the tendon in my hand. That's how fucking deep it was. So yeah, it was pretty fucked. So I got 7 stitches on the day after Halloween.
7 stitches for $17.
And today's the first day I can type with 2 hands since then. So it's been kind of nice.
And you're right-handed, and this is on your right hand.
Yeah, but I'm used to being lefty because last year when I had my wrist surgery, same hand. So
yeah.
So we know that you're not a Cylon then, because you fucking bled and shit.
Nobody makes me blue my own blood.
It's crazy because I had my head turned and I heard the sword hit the ground and everything. So I looked down and I was like, oh shit, sword on the ground. And Kronos is like, oh, I need help or whatever. So I thought he wanted me to just pick up the sword. I didn't see the injury.
Oh.
So I get ready to go bend down and pick up the sword. He's like, no, I need help. And I was like, huh? And I see him hold his hand. I was like, oh shit. And then I went running to try to get some towels and I was like, I need some towels. They, of course, house full of intoxicated people, hand me the towels, and the handoff wasn't complete, so it fell on the ground. I was like, I need clean. I don't want to put everyone in an alarm state and be like, I need clean bandages to dress something. And then,
you're like you're like, hey, K-Mac, you need to go to the garage real quick. She's like, why do I need to go there? You're like, you need to go in there. And she's like, why?
God damn it! Listen.
But yeah, it was.
So who applied the tourniquet? That's what I want to know.
Oh, he put it on himself.
myself,
Yeah.
man.
God
Well, no,
damn.
actually, K-Mac helped me.
God
So,
damn,
but
right.
yeah, it was pretty fucked up, but it's funny.
So it's funny. I actually went on to Amazon to try to find the sword that Kronos had purchased, and like I was looking in the ads, the Q&A stuff, and somebody on there was like, "Hey, is this sword sharp?" And somebody's like, "Yes, it's very sharp."
Which is weird because it's a $17 fucking sword.
Yeah, you wouldn't think it would be sharp, and everybody in the comments didn't think that it would be sharp either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm surprised it's made out of fucking metal, to be honest with you.
God damn.
It doesn't need to be a Hattori Hanzo sword. For cut deep.
Hey, you know what's funny? I looked at the sword, there's no blood on that fucking sword. Like, what the fuck just happened? It's a vampire sword.
Say, vampire bats, vampire swords.
So what was your costume to make you have a sword to begin with?
He said. It was
Yeah,
Deathstroke.
that's
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because literally, it was kind of last minute because I was focusing on doing the Spartan race, which I can't do my fucking trifecta this year, I guess, because this hand injury. But so I was looking around the office. I was like, what can I be for Halloween? And I happened to have that Deathstroke like first trade that came with the mask. I was like, I'll just be Deathstroke.
There you go. And it was a badass costume.
Nice.
All right, holy fucking shit.
I got a funny story. So, my Halloween costume, I was Flashpoint Paradox Batman, which is where Thomas Wayne is Batman, and his wife becomes the Joker after Bruce is murdered. And it was funny. Nobody knew what the fuck my costume was. Because after the party went to San Francisco, and everybody was like, oh, hey, the cool Batman costume. And it was one fucking girl. She's like, oh my God, are you Flashpoint Batman? I'm like, yes. Like, that's so fucking cool. Like, that's so original and stuff like that. I'm like, okay, this is a good fucking
Good shit. Holy fuck.
Nice.
Man. All right. Should we talk about a little bit of gaming?
All kinds of gaming.
Yeah. What do you guys want to talk about first? Battlefield or...
So who on the cast has Battlefield 1?
I do.
Have not installed, but go ahead.
So you have it as well.
I have not
He
installed.
hasn't installed it yet. I haven't picked it up yet.
And Blue.
I have
got
it,
it.
and I beat the single player.
Already?
Yeah. It's not
Actually, I just barely started like a day or two ago. So
long. It won't take long to beat. I mean, I finished some of it today because, like I said, I could use my hand. Like after they said it was okay today, so...
all right.
Damn, is it that easy? You fucking pass it with one hand?
Well, no. I was playing it with two hands, but I couldn't play it for like a couple days because I only have one fucking hand.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't. I picked it up, but I didn't play it because I was out of town, so I didn't really play it. I think until like Halloween or whatever.
First impressions?
I'll give you this first.
No, go ahead.
I thought the single player is fucking amazing. It's one of the best single player games about war that I've ever fucking played. Hands
Oh,
down.
really?
Oh yeah, hands
Better than
down.
the other war games?
Like Call of Duty, shit
Yeah.
like that. Yeah, because this is the problem I have with most like war games. They really glorify war and make it seem like it's like I don't know, it's like glorified, But in Battlefield 1, it's super somber. Like people fucking die and they stay dead, and it like shows like the real gritty, fucked up part of war. And what's interesting about the single player is that it's giving you basically like 5 different stories of 5 different people or groups, and so it's really cool to really see that portrayed on in a video game form. It was so nicely written and played out. I really appreciate it as somebody that was in the military. So yeah.
Very cool.
I'm only like maybe halfway through, and like the story's it's interesting because when you play the campaign, you can play any chapter you want from the jump. So there's 5 chapters, and each chapter has several.
Wait, hold the fuck on. You're saying you can skip around?
Yeah,
right
you
from
can
the
skip
beginning?
around. Yeah, so you can.
For the campaign?
Yeah, basically, each chapter is a different part of Europe, and then you can start that chapter, and each chapter has several episodes.
Are they all
It's
tied
not all
together?
Europe.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's not all Europe, but like where most of the fighting happens. So Europe, North Africa. Is there a part in Australia as well? Did I see that?
It's not Australia. There's part in Persia. Like,
Yeah, so there's Middle East, North Africa, France, London.
Do you get the Sword of Time, though?
Do you what?
Do you get the Sword of Time?
No, the game takes you back in time, but yeah. So I
Why you
played.
gotta talk about swords, man? It's too soon.
It's all bad. Yeah, so it has some pretty interesting playing mechanics. I haven't tested out if you can do like co-op in the story, which I don't think you can. It doesn't seem like it because there's the campaign or the chapters I played so far, each one has like a stealth kind of mission where you need to sneak through and like.
Oh, not all of them.
Yeah, no, I know, but like I said, I've only gotten like halfway through. But so far, each of the campaigns I've had, they've all had they're all like vehicles. I've had to be in a vehicle through the chapters, and then there's always a mission where you're out of the vehicle and you need to sneak past or like do like some kind of reconnaissance type thing.
That's just one. That's just one of the campaigns where you have to get.
So, but like I said, the two that I've done, the one where you're the pilot, you've had to do it, and then when you're in the tank, you have to do it as well.
Well, when you're a pilot, you don't jump out of the airplane.
No, you crash.
Yeah, but you don't go. You say you go in and out, like you don't go in and out of the airplane.
No, you don't go. No, you have to like sneak around.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So how does the story work if you're able to just freely kind of choose
you
the
play
chapters at your own will?
So each chapter is a story of one person. So you basically jump around and you experience this person's like time in the war, and they're almost so far they're all like they seem like flashbacks kind of.
So they're not connected.
Yeah.
The five.
So far, no.
Okay.
I don't know. Cronus could comment on but so far they're not connected. They're just different perspectives of different fighting from each region.
Have you guys tested the multiplayer yet or online gameplay?
No, it's actually down today. So
really?
Yeah, it was down. I was gonna try to play it real quick and it was down.
How much is the game? Because last time I saw it, I thought it was like 100 something for the game.
No, that's if you get everything.
Oh, okay.
It's $60.
Yeah. So if you want the season pass plus whatever, some like exclusive bullshit, it's like $130.
Okay, I think that's what I saw. I think it was like an exclusive or like the whole.
Yeah, it's like I think the deluxe edition or some stupid.
Yeah, that's what it was.
The deluxe uber duper reach around jerk you off version is like $130.
This is like one of the few times where I actually want to keep like it's episodic, right? One of the few times where I actually want to play more episodes.
Oh yeah,
because of the way that they're so well done.
Wow.
I want to play more episodes. I don't want to pay for more fucking episodes. But, I think that's what I'll probably have to do.
Interesting.
There's actually one of the levels is kind of like, or one of the chapters, it's going to remind you of Metal Gear.
Oh, okay.
Because like you're in the fucking desert and shit, and you're on a horse. It's pretty cool.
Oh yeah, that's the Lawrence of Arabia chapter, right? Yeah, I haven't gotten to that part yet.
That one it was pretty dope.
Well, what's interesting is, I mean, if you remember from a few casts ago, Old Ninja was way more enthusiastic about Battlefield as a franchise than.
Oh yes, always.
But it sounds like both of you are saying this is a very solid, great first-person shooter.
Yeah, I've always loved the Battlefield franchise way more so than Call of Duty. I feel like Call of Duty focuses too much. Well, I mean, they do have decent campaign, but I feel like they focus way too much on selling their multiplayer. And for me, Battlefield does both, but then their multiplayer is so much more expansive for me.
Yeah, but Battlefield is pretty much just the multiplayer. Like their single player was pretty abysmal before. They're pretty fucking shitty.
Yeah,
some of them didn't even have.
Some of them did not. Yeah, like what was it? The one that y'all was talking about, the one that had the onslaught mode, Bad Company.
Zombies?
Bad Company doesn't really have its story. It's all multiplayer. But yeah, I'm really liking it.
Oh, does it?
Did it? It didn't seem like it.
That's
See,
single
that's-
player.
It had a fun single player, actually.
Oh, yeah.
I love it.
I don't remember none of that.
I want it to come back.
I just blasted through. I don't even remember if it had single player or not. It felt like not. But yeah, so far I'm liking Battlefield 1. I'm liking it more than I thought I would.
Right.
Yeah, me too. Like by far, I thought I was not gonna like it at all, and it's fucking great. So,
Okay.
I haven't played the multiplayer yet though. But
Yeah, I haven't done that either.
So there's only the two modes. There's not like a horde or zombie.
Oh, there's several modes in Battlefield. There's always several modes.
So there is a horde or zombie mode kind of like?
I don't know. There's apparently. Did you see that new mode they just released? It's some. It's not Onslaught, but they call it something where they said it's like huge maps and like multiple objectives or something. I saw it. So when you start the game, I guess after the second time you're on a home screen and it shows you updates to the game and like news and stuff. And like one of them was released some new mode that looks super huge. I've not tried it yet. I don't even know what it's called, but I know that it was the first thing that showed up today when I logged in. So I'm looking forward to trying out multiplayer. I'm going to wait till everybody gets it so we all kind of start out the same, sort of.
Probably try to pick it up this weekend.
Yeah, I think I did the same this weekend.
All right.
So there's another game coming out on Friday. So this
Yeah,
is like
Titanfall?
There's 3 or 4
No,
Fridays in a
Titanfall
row.
came out on the
No,
28th.
it's something else coming out this Friday though. It's on the 4th. So
Oh, Call of Duty, right?
Probably.
I think it is. Yeah,
Probably.
It's like that's kind of weird. It's like they just changed it out of nowhere.
Yes.
You know, it's probably for Black fucking Friday.
Probably.
They're doing it for.
Now, my question is, you guys have played Battlefield. Obviously, Call of Duty is one of the highest sellers every year for first-person shooters or just games, period. Do you think that it's a crowded marketplace for Titanfall 2 this year?
Yeah. I mean, this is always, the fall is always when publishers and whatnot are putting out the big sellers because they want them out there for Christmas time. So, I mean, it's easy. Like, Tomb Raider did that when they came out the same day as Fallout 3.
Fallout 4, you mean?
Or Fallout 4, yeah. Fallout 4. That was kind of a risky move on their part.
Yeah, Call of Duty comes out tomorrow, or on Friday on the 4th.
Yeah, so, I mean, Call of Duty isn't a staple. Everybody knows it. They have, like, a huge following. Titanfall is new to the game. This is their second foray into it. I was excited about the last one. I enjoyed the last one. For me, I'd rather have played Titanfall than the last Call of Duty. So we'll see what happens. I mean, it's only been out for a couple days, so we'll see.
Yeah, this is a kind of a packed holiday season. So if y'all went to GameFly, that'd be great. GameFlyOffer.com/BTI. First month for free. Just
there
saying.
You go. But do you feel like Titanfall 2 might have the biggest disadvantage with the timing?
I don't know. I think a lot of people have Call of Duty fatigue at this point. Everybody's already complaining about it. And I think a lot of folks really want to get on Titanfall 2. So, yeah, I mean, and it came out with a single player that got really high praise. And the multiplayer always was great, as far as I knew. So, yeah.
Also, another thing, what they just announced, Respawn Entertainment, the developers, all the DLC will be free. So
Wait, for what?
I heard
for
about
Titanfall 2.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
So all the DLC will be free,
Nice.
and everyone will have the same playing field. You don't have to do microtransactions and all this stuff, which is weird because this is being distributed by EA, and we all know how EA is always about their microtransactions, season pass bullshit. So that's going to be interesting. So I highly recommend the Titanfall series based off the last one because for me, I preferred that over Call of Duty. I had so much way more fun.
Well, it took
playing that
stuff
game.
out of Call of Duty and put it in, or it took stuff out of Titanfall and put it in Call of Duty. Black Ops 3, there's a fucking class that's just like the pilot. Like you can literally go on walls, double jump, fucking hover and shit. I'm just like,
Yeah, see, in Titanfall, everybody can do that.
Yeah.
So
And it looks like Infinite Warfare.
in Titanfall 2, not everybody can. Well, sorry. Yes,
can
they can. There's certain other things. They have different classes now, like the grappling hook and shit.
yeah, each Titan is different. Before, you could expect your Titan to be pretty much the same.
Well, even the pilots are different now.
Yeah, they're way more different because technically, like in the last one, you can kind of make them similar, but not really. But
But it looks like Infinite Warfare follows suit. I mean, it looks like a mashup between Destiny and Titanfall 2 in a lot of ways.
Destiny?
In terms of,
Wait, which game are you talking about?
I'm talking about Infinite Warfare.
Oh,
in terms
yeah,
of
Call of
the
Duty?
look of it, Call of Duty.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, okay.
It looks like you're double jumping in space and doing all kinds of weird stuff in basically mechs.
Yeah.
I want to play it.
Yeah, I mean,
I do, but
It looks fun still. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying
it does.
It looks very similar.
yeah, but I highly recommend, try, take a chance, try some new stuff, go to Gamefly.com and try it out. Use Bridge 10, BTI Bridge 10. Check it out for
What are you
yourself.
talking about GameFly?
Yeah. We're not using Bridge
Why are
10.
you fucking this all up?
I don't know. I keep forgetting.
I'm trying
It's
to.
GameFlyOffer.com/BTI for a month free.
There you go.
There's no promo code for that one.
Oh, okay. There you go. Check it out. If you don't believe it, check it out yourself. Use Gamefly. Check it out for a month or whatnot.
Yeah.
Your free month.
And the other big one, I mean, that some people are going to replay is Skyrim came out.
Yeah.
But people are already about it.
They're kind of far from the mic.
Oh, yeah?
Oh.
Okay.
You can pick it. You know it like moves, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway,
He's got a break in it.
so, and that one obviously is hundreds of hours of gameplay as well. Because
Yeah.
I'm assuming all the DLC is in that remastered version and everything, right?
I would imagine
Oh,
so.
you're talking about for the remastered?
Yeah, the remastered Skyrim's got to be all in
I'm
there.
scared to even touch it.
Yeah, I was about to say, Stitches, weren't you playing Skyrim?
Oh, I went hard on some Skyrim. I'd never played any of the Elder Scroll games at all until Skyrim, and I sort of just got it just to see what it was about, and I fucking got sucked in. I was in Upside Down for hundreds of hours playing that game. I platinumed it. I fucking did everything I could. As soon as that platinum trophy, I literally just dropped the controller and hit off because I was like, "Fuck, free!"
And shit.
God
Yeah.
dang.
So,
It was fun.
so speaking of some gaming news, let's talk about something controversial with fucking Electronic Arts. Fucked up a whole country.
Oh boy.
All right.
EA, they decided to cut off digital gaming for Myanmar because they were saying that because they were on the embargo list, but they're not on the embargo list right now. But people that paid for digital games, they just got cut off and they can't get access to their games or fucking refund. This is one of the reasons why I still get disc-based games. It's because I know that with DRM, if it fucks up, it's gone.
God damn.
And that's it. You don't get. There's no way to get it back. Like,
And this is every game that EA publishes, right? For that country, like, I mean, obviously they do the Madden, they do all of those other games, so everything.
So if you got it downloaded digitally, they were just like, nope, and they just cut it off.
That's fucked up.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
So they're trying to fix it now, but it's like you should have never done it to begin with.
Yeah.
It's like
No warning at all either, obviously.
No.
they purchased this game, they shouldn't be able to take it away.
Yeah, you know what? It's kind of happened before. It happened with what was it, Ultimate Alliance? I don't think it was an embargo thing though. It was just like what Kronos was talking about, digital games with if the company folds or whatnot, and they take out that content or whatnot, you're SOL. So
Yeah, they shouldn't be able to do that. That's
yeah. So
Hold on,
be illegal.
Somebody said something in the chat room that I find incorrect. Well, sort of incorrect anyway.
What'd they say?
Sick Dolphin Moore, you
Oh,
said
boy.
that people who don't want spoilers should stay off their phones. I fucking disagree. I really disagree. Like, I shouldn't have to put down a piece of my technology because you can't stop from saying a goddamn spoiler. I've been spoiled before by somebody in a group where I wasn't even trying to go. Like, literally, I opened my phone up and then the spoiler was there. Like, you can't expect me to not use the fucking phone.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I expect people to calm the fuck down and, like, wait at least 2 fucking days. 2 days. That's all I ask. 2 days. You know what I mean? This is
48-hour rule.
yeah. It's fucked up, especially when you have stuff that's on the East Coast where somebody on the West Coast has no possible way of seeing it yet.
Yeah. On Twitter, I stay away from Twitter because Twitter is just like a big shouting room full of people and a lot of
no fucking control.
Yeah, a lot of people live tweet stuff. So that's, I completely stay off Twitter when there's something that I know that I want to watch that I haven't got a chance to. Facebook, we're all supposed to have some rules and some fucking, it's like Robert Rules of Order and shit like that. You can't be fucking just randomly blurting out shit. We're all supposed to be friends. That's why you can see what I can see, vice versa.
Well, for us, like when we live tweet, we try not to spoil. We'll like give our reaction to certain events, but we try not to spoil. So we know it's hard not to spoil something when you're doing a live tweet, but we try not to.
Yeah, not a month. I just seen what Sick Dolphin was saying.
Yeah, a month is
we
too long.
agree. Yeah,
Just
too long.
2
fucking
days. 2 days is what we asked.
That's enough time to be like, hey, I got to work nights or some shit. It's enough time to catch from the DVR. You know what I mean? But yeah, a month, that's too long.
Not being like, oh, what the fuck? Why the hell you ruined Breaking Bad for me and shit? Get it out of my face.
But I know on Facebook you can do the trick where you put spoiler first and you put like 15 ash marks and then you can put down your spoiler down there. That way when somebody goes to the Facebook feed, it doesn't show up. It just shows that spoiler part and then you have the option to click see more.
Or you can just say, see the spoilers in the comments. I've seen that before, too.
Yeah, either way, it's always fucked up. And actually, Old Ninja had that great story from last week where he was just actually in a chat gaming.
Oh,
and
yeah,
someone
some
fucking
bullshit.
came, some piece of shit little kid or whatever.
I don't know what he was because he wasn't on mic, and it was fucking
Probably some
irritating.
snot-nosed ass kid. Fuck them kids.
So yeah, and we couldn't kick him out. It was fucking irritating. Like I couldn't focus on the rest of the game.
Everybody, he should have been fucking the target and just everybody killing him and shit.
Yeah, he was on my fucking team.
Oh fuck!
Was this on Fuda Watch or was this on?
No, this is Gears 4. Gears
It's
4
hilarious though.
Holy,
fucking irritating.
Holy shit! All right, what else? You got anything else on gaming?
Star Wars Battlefront 2 got announced.
Oh, okay.
So it'll be released around the same time Episode 8 comes out. So money.
That's next year in
next December,
time, right?
Yeah, so it's around December of 2017.
Right.
Sorry, yeah, 2017. So we'll be on the I'll be on the lookout for that. We'll see if they do add more or just do the same shit. I'm hoping.
I mean, we talked about the biggest problems with that, and that was the lack of a campaign.
Yeah, so I mean, we'll see what happens. I mean, I want to see more news about it, what they plan on doing, but
because Titanfall 2 obviously learned the lesson from Titanfall 1 in terms of having a campaign.
they're not the same developer though. You got Respawn versus DICE. So,
Yeah, but there was a lot of controversy when it came out with the lack of levels and shit like that. They need to listen to the people that are buying the games, because I can guarantee you, if they do another one just like the old one, it's going to get
it'll be all bad.
Yeah, especially with their current pricing structure of DLCing people to death for
or season passing.
Yeah, fuck that. I don't like seeing that shit.
And for me, if the movie timing and the gaming timing don't actually line up, that's fucking okay.
Yeah, it should
I'd
be
rather
okay.
wait for a great game, as opposed to having it come out the same exact day as the fucking movie.
I agree.
And for the game to be worth $60, like having a campaign and the multiplayer.
It works out if like the game is like a prequel to the movie. Even if it comes out after the movie, it still makes sense. It's like, okay, I saw the movie, let me see what happened. Or even if it's a continuation of the movie, then that fucking shit still works out. So.
Yeah, but it's
icing on the
Battlefront.
cake. You know what I mean? If it came out 4 months later and was a great game, nobody's gonna fucking care.
Yeah, long gone are the days of really shitty movie games.
Yeah.
So
thankfully.
Yeah.
Jeez.
That's true.
All right. Anything else on the gaming?
But have there been any other news about fucking No Man's Sky? Like,
No.
people dead? Like,
There was a couple of tweets that they said that they didn't tweet. That basically somebody tweeted from No Man's Sky or Hello Games that the game was a mistake. And so they
I
said
saw that.
no, nobody said that. Like they just been radio silent still.
They're in the upside down, man.
yeah, they are.
Fucking hiding out.
They fucked
Egos.
up bad.
Yeah.
Fucked up so bad.
I mean, how much that game did sell initially super well, though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
when
and
it
they
came
had
out.
a whole shitload of refunds too.
Yeah.
Some false promises.
Fuck.
I wish I got it through Steam, because Steam was like, oh, you guys get a refund. Even I passed their warranty or
Well, you
their.
can do it through the PSN network too.
Well, I bought a hard copy, so through Best Buy. So
I think some places were taking refunds.
It's worth asking.
Yeah. Well, that's too late now, but yeah.
Are you done with Mafia, Stitch?
I haven't got a chance to play. I didn't get a chance to play any games this week.
wow.
I sort of upset at myself. I still want to break open the seal on Tomb Raider and everything. So I'm slacking bad.
God damn. All right.
Yeah. Tomb Raider's fun.
Rise of the Tomb Raider. Good.
Bows and arrows. Them bows and arrows, though.
yeah.
She's like, she becomes armed to the teeth the more you play. So.
God damn it.
But that bow and arrow, though, it's a fucking shit, though.
Yeah, that's what I started using.
Right.
Because there's several different bows that perform differently. It's pretty awesome.
Like Icarus bow is probably, I think it's the best one. But yeah, it's,
No, I think the
it's best-
compound bow. Does,
Well, yeah, there is a compound bow too. I forgot about that one. But you do damage, like it's total fucking stealth kill.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Her stealth kills are pretty brutal. It's pretty awesome.
And when you get attacked by a fucking bear, holy shit, dude.
Yeah, that's actually probably one of the most nerve-wracking attacks.
That shit comes out of no goddamn way.
Don't tell me.
Red Dead. Red Dead was like that. Bears are like fucking big ass hairy ninjas.
Yeah. It was the
you up.
bears and the fucking cougars. Remember those?
Yeah, cougars will fuck you up.
Damn.
They're so fucking fast. These cougars will make a noise though.
Yeah,
Bears
that's
will make
true.
no fucking noise. They were like silent death.
Remember when they used to like cluster too?
Yeah,
Like there was
yeah.
certain areas in the woods where bears would just come out of nowhere and just keep on hoarding on you. Fucking awful.
They fucking
Love that
posseed
shit.
up.
Fuck them bears.
We got a big MCU movie coming out really tomorrow. Right? Tomorrow.
No, this Friday.
Well, tomorrow night.
Releasing it
Tomorrow
late
night, yeah. They'll do
yeah.
it early.
Yeah,
Doctor
yeah.
fucking Strange.
Yeah.
Early reviews are positive as fuck.
I've seen that. Yeah.
It looks great except for Tilda Swinton.
Oh, I'm seeing it.
Yeah, I'm gonna
already
check it
seen
out
it?
this week. Or you're going
The
to see
movie?
it?
Yeah, I'm going to see it.
Oh, I thought you
No,
said
I
you
haven't.
saw it.
No. I'm seeing it.
Yeah, I'm cautiously optimistic. I'll definitely see it this weekend. I was kind of surprised that people are kind of raving about it, at least critics or whatever.
I'm not
so far.
surprised.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised at all.
Because, I mean, if they manage to get Benedict Cumberbatch, he probably liked the script from the jump, and he usually does pretty A-list stuff. So
He certainly does. He can act his ass off.
It's going to be like Guardians of the Galaxy, even though
Yeah.
I know who Doctor Strange is, but yeah.
You think it's going to come from nowhere and really surprise
Oh
everybody?
yeah, I
Yeah.
think it's gonna maybe not break records, but it's gonna sell a lot of fucking tickets.
yeah, I'm not a huge Doctor Strange fan, but the movie does look enticing. And, it's still another piece of the MCU puzzle. So
Yeah, Doctor Strange is one of the most powerful people in the MCU.
Yeah.
So
There you go.
An Illuminati.
he actually got retconned into being weaker, but like a couple of years back, like 2008, 2009.
Oh wow.
But he's still fucking powerful.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I saw a 5-minute clip of the movie, and it looked pretty fucking dope. It's pretty much him like explaining what the whole world of magic is for, how it's there to protect the world from like like some kind of special invaders or something like that. But yeah, it looked pretty fucking dope, especially as far as special effects go.
Yeah, I saw a clip also where they explain the difference on how the Avengers protect the world and how they protect the world. How like they protect the physical and they protect against the metaphysical, pretty much. And this is the MCU's first foray into magic. So we'll see how that pulled off.
Not Magic the Gathering, right?
Yeah.
We're talking about Deacon Frost used fucking not Dracula magic, fucking vampire magic.
Oh yeah, he did use vampire magic.
Holy
I love Deacon Frost. If you don't know what you're talking about, you need to watch Blade.
Yeah, go watch Blade.
The movie's awesome.
That's what really started the MCU, goddammit.
Yeah, pretty much.
Blade was fucking dope.
It is dope.
Fucking, what was it, the vampire god?
Yeah.
Yeah.
La Magra.
Yeah.
Damn, bring it back.
I could still use another Blade movie, man.
Oh, yeah,
I really
he's
could.
still in talks.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're talking about making a TV series and all this stuff. I mean, I want to see more about. I'd rather see a movie than a TV series.
Well,
For me,
I know
bring back Wesley Snipes.
Yeah, on the rumor mill, they were saying that they're working on Blade 4, but it's the rumor mill. Can't
Yeah, they're also rumored to do a Netflix Marvel movie with Blade's like daughter, and where Blade's like missing.
I heard that too.
Is she from the comics right now?
I don't know. No
Blade
idea.
daughter?
Yeah, just making a new character.
No idea.
Okay.
Which would be kind of cool.
It would be kind of cool. I mean, it would be cool if it does feature her and she's looking for Blade, and Blade is still Wesley Snipes and he's into the show. I would be down for that.
Nah, fuck that. They need to have Blade versus the IRS. That'd be fucking.
Oh, damn.
The IRS coming for that real blood money.
God dang.
All right. So yesterday we had a fucking troll hit us.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Some fucking troll. I forget his name. Doesn't really matter.
It don't matter. Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
The name he was using was from a Chinese Olympic gymnast. Like, it was a Chinese name that he was.
Oh, okay. Well, the guy came out. It ended up being the guy was white. But anyway, the dude started calling us niggers and all. I hate using that fucking word.
Yeah.
But all this fucking crazy shit, talking about we're coons and fucking blah, blah, blah.
Calling girls monkeys.
Stop looking at at these Asian women, blah, blah, blah. They talked about how he likes the zips. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Yeah.
So I didn't even like acknowledge any of that racist bullshit. I just fucking trolled him back, talking about how he was a fucking pedophile. Because like his picture, it was a dude, and the picture was of like this what looked like an underage gymnast. And I was like, what the fuck is up with this underage gymnast? And he's like, oh, this chick is, bald, like this old now. When this picture was taken, it was like 18. I already fucked up his whole trollness.
Oh God.
And so then he decided to give me like a fucking story about how in Australia you could be 16 and like he was fucking when he was 14. I was like, so you're basically justifying being a pedophile. And then he started getting hella mad and shit. And I was just like, are you commenting back because you like us? And I started talking about how he wanted the black dick, and he just got off. Fucking shit. It's like the worst troll ever.
He was using like every fucking stereotypical
Racist
name
term.
you can racist term you can use for a black person. Like he called us coons and monkeys and fucking.
But he also used it for other people that he was kind of sticking up for, which was weird.
Yeah,
I was like, what?
It was funny. I was laughing the entire fucking thing.
When you're hunting for them lolly traps, sometimes you get burned.
And it's weird because he's Australian, right?
Yeah, guy said it was Australian. Gave me way more information than I needed. So,
Yeah. I like the bush.
Why don't you give me your address too?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, he said some shit about talking about fucking kids, and he was like, yeah, they don't move, and I was just like,
Whoa.
Yeah.
what the fuck is wrong with you? I was like, so then the next day I already had my fucking trap set because I didn't say anything like super inflammatory, so my end game was just to fucking report all the shit that he said, and I did. So he's gone.
And this is on YouTube, obviously.
yeah, YouTube comments.
So yeah, if you want to check out that comment, check out was it Bandmade?
No, it's already. It should be all gone by now. YouTube probably removed it all. But you can go to Bandmade Real Existence. Yeah.
And it was an epic comeback. I will say this. Kronos was firing back with one hand on these motherfuckers.
Yeah.
So shout out to him and any other trolls that want to try it. He will be responding. So,
Yeah, we had a few trolls, but
yeah, don't matter.
usually
but that
trolls
one
will
was
troll and they don't come back because I'll say some shit and they're just like they feel bad.
Yeah.
But this guy wanted to come back. I'm like, all right, I'm make you feel worse.
Well, I think it was really funny how he's like, oh, but I do like his show. It's like, what?
Yeah, I'm like, whatever,
was-
man. These people are super fucking, I guess, keyboard warriors. You know what I mean? It's like,
Bored.
yeah, you know you wouldn't say shit like that to me in real life. 'Cause I'll fuck you up. I won't even hit you. I'll just fucking choke you out. You wake up with your fucking pants wet. Because you
Pissing
peed
on your
yourself.
goddamn self.
Yeah, he also commented on our video from the comic book shop. He said a little some shit in there too.
Yeah, that's why I had to basically dump all that shit because I can't have people looking at the comic one looking at okay niggers, like I can't let that fucking shit fly.
Yeah,
Come
fuck
on, man.
that.
Wow. So, should we get into TV?
Yes, hell yeah, let's do it. Let's do it. Which one?
Where are we going to start?
No, pick one.
Let's start with that Ash since we had Ted on. Y'all guys are all caught up now.
Yeah.
So yeah, we caught up, and I think it was episode 2 of this season. The one
Yeah, it
with
was
the,
2.
with the morgue. Oh my god, that was like one of the funniest, disgusting episodes
I heard
ever.
it was disgusting.
Yeah, the premise when they're in the morgue, like this one dead guy has a Necronomicon in his like stomach or whatever.
Yep.
So Ash gets it out of it, but the guy's like guts become possessed.
Yep.
And so like his intestines like attacking him.
Oh, God.
And so the guy's naked, and so
So like tentacle.
yeah, so like the tentacles wrap around Ash, and it's pulling him towards this guy's ass, and you see his dick, and he's got like a fucking Prince Albert, and it's pulling him towards his dick and his ass as he's taking a shit, and he pulls him up through his ass, and so you got basically Ash is like wearing this dude kind of like a hat.
Yeah.
Yes.
it was so fucking funny, man.
Super bloody,
Yeah.
shit stains everywhere. It's fucking hilarious. They go there this year. You know what I mean? Like they went there in season 1 too. Don't get me wrong.
They
Oh,
go
but they
heavy
up
on this.
there, up the ante. Yeah, I was like, damn.
Wow.
And then everything with the vehicular stunts, man.
Oh,
with the
yeah.
Delta.
Dude, I told you, like the scenes with the Delta when the kids still in there all like at a movie drive-through or something like that, and they're like, and the girl started reading from the book. I'm like, here we go, some
Yeah.
shit's about to go fucking down.
Hell yeah.
One dude get his fucking dick bit off. Another guy gets fucking ran over by the car and shit. Like,
Yeah.
it was fucking great.
His fucking dad, you know,
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
hilarious.
His dad
That
got
part,
fucked up.
of his dad, I saw that shit come because like he just made up with his dad. He's like,
Yeah.
oh, you know, everything's cool with us now. He goes outside and bam.
Well, no, he's gonna tell him something that was gonna change his life.
Yeah,
Why?
He got
exactly.
hit by a fucking car.
That shit was so fucking funny.
And I still love how they combine Evil Dead footage in this show. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
yeah.
And it's just fucking perfect, man.
Well, Army of Darkness was on the other day, and I was watching. And I was like, they used everything like from the old movies, like in the show. It was pretty
Yep.
awesome. Even the fucking car, the Delta 88.
And for those of you who haven't heard our interview with Ted Raimi, he actually describes how in New Zealand they have to import basically everything to make it look like Michigan because everything from the road signs to where the steering wheels are on the cars, it's not that way in New Zealand where they film. So that was cool.
Yeah.
Really insightful.
Which is something I really thought of about, like, since the cars are on the steering wheels on the other side, they have to import the cars, but that's still pretty crazy.
Yeah, dude. And we should have one more Ash vs. Evil Dead interview coming up very, very soon.
Yep. And and actually, can we talk about this Friday?
Absolutely, we can. We have Emily Beecham from Into the Badlands coming on the show on Friday. We're going to do a quick interview with her and then release that out.
She's the redhead one, right?
Yes, she is.
Yeah, fucking badass.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very badass.
And then early next week, or maybe we'll coordinate a time, we will be doing a full-on review of season 1 of Into the Badlands, which we got to get that out.
Yeah, I'll probably go back and rewatch it just to be fresh, whatever.
I gotta start it.
I need
Actually,
to
I'm
see
gonna
the-
start tonight.
I gotta see the extras on it.
Yeah.
So-
Oh, yeah, true.
It was fucking dope. So, yeah. What happened with the CW bullshit?
What do you?
Flash, Arrow.
You haven't seen any? Yeah.
I'm behind.
I watched Flash.
Flash is kind of meh.
Yeah, it was.
I feel like
kinda
they're building up to something.
Yeah,
True.
I thought that the hologram thing was a white Martian because I know that McGann is supposed to be a white Martian. Spoiler alert. Well, it's not really a spoiler, but
Yeah, everybody knows it.
Well, you know,
Everybody should know
that monster looked like the monster from Cloverfield.
Oh, it
The
did
giant
a little
hologram
bit.
thing? Yeah, it looked like that.
It was interesting.
But we kind of got to see, like, the guy from Harry Potter. Like, we got to see why him and Barry kind of don't get along because, you know, he kind of wish he had
He's
powers.
jealous.
it's because Barry is a filthy mudblood.
Oh,
You know.
Damn.
It's basically that. Because he was about to kill a kid, and the Flash actually saved the kid from being killed by him. And spoiler, by the way, if you haven't seen it.
yeah.
Yeah, that was an interesting episode.
Yeah, but like how Prodigy said last week, it kind of felt like a filler.
Yeah, but I mean, we got to see, I think, mainly about Caitlyn. Because
Oh, yeah.
Caitlyn we get to see her mom and her relationship with her. Because last season, when we meet Killer Frost for the first time, she talks about how she hated her mom
That's true.
and what was going on. And then in this current episode, we get to see that dynamic. And the actress that plays her mom, she's actually from like Teen Wolf series.
I was gonna say she looked familiar.
Yeah, and she's also been on The Young and the Restless for like a minute.
wait, isn't Teen Wolf on CW as well?
Yeah,
No, it's MTV.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Teen Wolf is MTV.
I'm thinking of Vampire Diaries.
Oh yeah, that is CW. So we get to see like how Killer Frost kind of manifests being pissed off by her mom, and then how she wants to kind of control or get rid of her powers, and her mom wants to harness and use her powers for her company's sake. So I think a lot more of this whole Killer Frost, it was building up. I think that was what Blue was talking about. Well, for me, I thought that perspective was more poignant than the whole Muggle hatred thing.
Yeah, we also got to see that the H.R. Wells from Earth 18 or 19.
Oh yeah.
That he's a con artist basically.
Yeah.
Like he has no fucking scientific background whatsoever. He's just a fucking book writer. And
I don't even think he's a book writer.
yeah, right. He seems kind of fake, and I don't like how they let him in not knowing like his fucking background. Like I have an issue with that.
Yeah.
Fucking dirty.
Yeah, I think somebody sent him there to like collect information.
Oh, interesting.
And he's been doing that, so we get to see. I guess we have to see how it goes later on. But I thought it was real funny how like a lot of the movies they have on his Earth are similar to ours, but they're named differently. Like there's like the Star Wars Kickback or something like that, or like it was in Titanic, but it was
it was Murder on the Titanic.
Yeah, Murder on the Titanic. Yeah, she was pretty funny.
Yeah, it was interesting.
And there's no coffee on Earth 19.
Yeah, because there's no coffee because they had like there was a Blythe that wiped out all the coffee, so it was pretty funny. So yeah, H.R. Wells, which is a play on H.G. Wells, which I thought was funny. So I mean, if you notice I think in every Flash episode, there's always a Star Wars reference, like almost always.
Yeah, Cisco's definitely making a lot of the
Rewind the
references.
tape.
Yeah, check it out. I think they secretly hide that stuff in there all the time. It's actually pretty awesome.
But I'm looking forward to next week's episode because we get to see
Kid Flash
come back, and he might. I mean, it was kind of obvious that he was going to go to the Alchemist.
Oh, the Alchemist.
Alchemy. Dr. Alchemy. Yeah, he was going to go to him and try to get power. So we get to see probably an evil Kid Flash fucking shit up.
Yeah, and we get to
down
see
with that.
Wally and Iris like get into it like a physical fist fight. Ooh, so that's gonna be interesting.
All right.
Yeah.
Good shit. Good
So
shit.
then Arrow had some pretty interesting stuff going
Is he
on.
killing motherfuckers again or
Oh
not?
yeah, they're killing people left and right.
Yeah.
And one of the guys on his crew uses dual gats.
Yeah.
He's blasting people.
Oh yeah, Wild Dog.
But
Yeah.
Ollie is killing motherfuckers.
Oh yeah, Ollie's killing people.
Oh, good.
Actually, there's in the last episode, one of this team gets captured and tortured.
Yeah, Wild
And
Dog.
Wild Dog gets tortured in a pretty brutal way. And
damn.
they end the episode that way. So I was like,
I'm
oh
down for
shit.
that. I like that.
Yeah,
that
it is,
aspect of
it's
Ollie.
pretty interesting. I mean, he's still having problems getting his team to like become more cohesive, but it is pretty brutal this season. A lot of killing, a lot of beating up, torture.
We also get Artemis is on the show now.
Oh,
so the girls
shit, I gotta
now
catch
using
up.
her
Oh,
bow
she's
and arrow.
been on. No,
She's been on there, but now she's
calls her
Artemis.
Artemis. Yeah.
Instead of Black Canary.
I'm down with that. What was this bullshit about Mr. Terrific's hair?
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah.
What was this shit?
So in the Extraordinary Black Nerd group, I can't remember the full name, but
Extraordinary
somebody had
Journey of
posted
the
up.
Black Nerd.
Yeah, somebody posted up a meme saying, "Okay, how the fuck did Mr. Terrific go from having a fro to having cornrows in a matter of minutes?" And anybody who has cornrows ever done to their hair, that shit takes fucking hours. So they were asking like, who did the cornrows? Was it?
Superpowers. What the fuck? That's what
He doesn't have any superpowers.
that is a superpower. I thought he does. He's smart as fuck.
Well, that's
smart,
it.
yeah,
Smart
but
as
he's
fuck.
Smart enough to know how to do his fucking cornrows.
Well, so
Yeah, they're
so
all
people
like.
were saying like, who's doing his hair? Is it Oliver or is it Felicity that's doing his hair? But
I think someone said the Flash comes in and calls him and runs out.
bounce. But yeah, because there's one scene where he has them and then he doesn't have them, then he has them again. So it's like, who the fuck's doing your goddamn hair, dude? Like, what the
Yeah, it's
hell?
funny because I guess during the day he has his fro and then at night he has his cornrows. But I'm like, does it really matter that bad? In fact, they're all like, we
Yes.
need a black writer on the show. They don't understand what they're doing. Oh god.
Rolling eyes.
I don't understand why they say they need a black writer when the actor's black. He could just say, we can't do this.
This is physically
But
impossible.
It's also a fucking show about superheroes.
Yeah.
You know, come on, guys.
But I know Mr. Terrific, he used nanotechnology.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Got that nano fro.
Nat Ice be cone rolling. Get his
yeah,
shit
to
right.
get some going. But I know his mask is made out. It's made out of nanite technology. So like that's where his mask comes from. But they never really
Mask.
explain that.
Bro, that's shoe polish.
In the comics, he used nanites, like kind of like what Tony Stark uses in was it Invincible, whatever?
Oh,
Iron Man?
what the hell? The extremist stuff?
Yeah, but yeah. So it's his mask on the show doesn't look like it's just shoe polish. It's like
It looks like shoe polish, bro.
it looks like he's got a fucking mask on.
No,
like
it don't. No.
I mean, looking at my guy, there's a WWE type
There's
shit.
a thickness to it.
Pull this up.
It looks like goddamn shoe
It
polish.
doesn't look like shoe polish. It's too thick to be shoe polish. It's
No,
not just fucking painted
bro.
on.
It looks like he painted. It's like fucking war paint.
Unless you put on like a fucking glob of it.
It
It's
does
just,
not
bad
look like
costume.
a fucking
it's that what's that gel black girls be wearing? That pearl jam?
cream of nature.
Not that one. That black gel they put in the hair for like their baby hair.
Oh, the brown shit?
Yeah.
I call it brown shit in a jar.
Yeah, it is brown shit and it stank.
Something jam.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, pull
Is
that
this
up.
worse than what was it? Magneto.
Oh, Spartan.
No, he's
Black Nito.
Yeah, Black Needle from last year with Agent Diggle.
See, there's Mr. Terrific in Justice League animated, but
Wait, so Carlos just pulled it up.
Yeah, that looks like shoe polish.
see,
you gotta see it from the side.
nah,
That's
bruh,
solid.
it looks like goddamn shoe
I'm gonna
polish.
pull it up.
Pull it up.
I'll find a better
Wind
picture.
the fucking tape.
It looks like goddamn
'Cause
shoe polish.
it looks fucking thick to be shoe polish.
It looks like thick shoe polish.
But I'm down with. I'll catch up on Arrow. Especially
Yeah, Arrow's been brutal. I mean, it's cool, and there's been some subtle things that have happened because of Flashpoint Paradox. So I'm looking to see more of what's going on.
But it actually looks like that's the way it's supposed to look. And
Yeah, it does.
that
It
way.
does, but it just looks like fucking shoe polish. It doesn't look like a mask.
Yeah,
well,
looks-
that's how it looks in the comics, though.
I know, but
So what-
Blue's all trying to say it looks like a mask. Come on, dude, it looks like war paint.
it does look like a mask.
Nah, fuck that shit. All right.
Boy.
And then Supergirl had a good one.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh,
Solid?
yeah.
What was it?
Did you manage to see Supergirl, Cronus?
I watched. I gotta get a refresher on what the fuck happened.
There was a fight scene.
Megan
Fight Club.
again, and then there was
Alien Fight Club.
yeah. I mean, that episode was all right. Yeah,
I like that she wasn't all like crying and stuff, like looking for somebody to help her and stuff like that. Like she actually womaned up, even though she got her ass kicked.
Who are you talking about? Supergirl.
Supergirl, yeah. When she fell in, when she first landed into that into the arena and shit, it's like, hey, and she tries to break up the fight. That one giant fucking I can't think of the guy's name, but he's actually important because he's in the Justice League.
Monel.
animation. But he basically fucking body slams her on the ground, and she tries to fly to get out of there. He grabs her by the fucking cape and just fucking brings her back down to
Damn.
earth. Fucks her up.
Yeah.
Good shit.
It's funny because, like, even though they're on a smaller budget, I feel like they're doing way more shit than they were on CBS. There's a ton of effects, a lot better fighting and shit. I'm like, God dang, they're squeezing out everything on this show.
well, they're probably just using their money more economically.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Is
definitely.
Kevin Smith now directing these episodes, or is it later?
I think he's directing an episode of The Flash, but I don't know about any of the other ones.
He does. No, he definitely does Supergirl. I think he was going to even have his daughter Harley Quinn be in an episode of Supergirl. I saw that somewhere literally this week.
No idea, but I'm pretty sure when that's coming up, they're going to promote the shit out of it.
Okay.
So the alien that was fighting against Supergirl, his name is Draga, and he's
He's on that war planet, right?
yeah, and he's from War Planet, and they actually bring to that in the show that the guy Monel, he says like, oh, I seen him fight on World, and
Mongol, right? What's his name?
no, I think the other guy.
No, Mongols. Isn't Mongol different? Like, Mongol's kind of an ass. Cause
Mongo's the guy who runs was
Yeah.
But he mentioned how he saw him fight and he fucked up his leg, and that was like his weak spot, and so that's what she used to fucking beat him. But like, yeah, that was a fucking reference to the Superman, the animated series, not the animated series, but
just Superman lore. Oh, yeah. Same thing.
because he's the guy that like gets beat by Superman, and he burns an S on his chest.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, I know what you're talking about now.
So yeah, it's also we get to see the dynamic between John Jones and Magan, how she didn't want to mind meld or whatnot because she's keeping something from him.
Because she's a white Martian.
Yeah. So, but I didn't think they would show it that quickly, but yeah, at the end of the episode, we see her transform into a white Martian.
Yeah, she was definitely.
You know what? I don't think I watched the whole entire episode.
You didn't
Yeah,
see
yeah,
that?
yeah.
Yeah, I was at the end because that's what she's trying to. She didn't want to mind meld with him, and he says, that's something that is inherent of their people, something that they always do, something to be shared, because he wants to know what happened to her on her last days of Mars.
Yeah.
So I felt like she was making up a story. Obviously, she did because she's not a
Yeah,
green
because
Martian.
she kept making reference that how she escaped, and she was saying that the Martian changed his mind and want to kill anymore,
and
like,
she made sure it was a she.
Yeah, she kept saying she, so I was like, she's definitely talking about herself.
Mm-hmm. So then, like, he finally kept pushing. Well, John kept pushing and pushing for the meld, and she kept telling him no. So
he tried to get in the walls. That's the way I felt.
He did. And then she finally respected her, distance, like not wanting to do the meld. And then at the end of the episode, she shows her true form, which is a white Martian, which I thought was unexpected. I didn't think they'd do it.
My first exposure to that was in Young Justice, and I loved how they did it. Did this do a better job or as good of a job with that?
I missed the part.
I
think it's just.
Well, they showed the white Martian last season, so
yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's right. You haven't seen it.
Yeah. Well, the lead up on Young Justice was like way longer because people thought that she was the Green Martian for like the longest time.
Oh yeah, basically the whole time for what was it, season 2 where they did that?
Yeah.
But I was really glad that they like kept the character like legit to the comics with her being a white Martian, not just having like her be.
I wasn't expecting them to stay with that way, and then to reveal it this early.
Something that's interesting about the show is something I like when I was watching it made me think of is why do Martians like to be black people? Because
Green Martian.
Well,
Green Martian.
I think he had said it in the previous episode. He said that him being a black man makes him feel kind of more normal because he feels out of place in America, and that's the way he is on Earth.
That makes sense.
Deep.
There you go.
I mean, they could be anybody, but on the show, Young Justice, McGon's still green, but she has red hair.
Yeah, that's true. Kind of in freckles.
So on Supergirl, McGon is black. Yeah. So
I know the Green Martian, when he leaves the Justice League for a little bit, he becomes an old white guy.
True.
But in other portrays of him, he plays a black guy, so it depends on who's telling the story.
He can be wherever you want.
Sure can.
And real quick though, sticking with DC, what's going on with is John Stewart actually in the Green Lantern stuff right now at all?
I think he's in the Green Lantern Corps. I mean, in Green Lanterns, no, he's not in it.
Yeah.
But they're making references right now, like where the fuck is the Green Lantern Corps? Because right now, the only two Green Lanterns on Earth are those two.
Yeah, so, Simon Baz and Jessica Cruz.
Yeah.
Hal has his own comic. I'm not reading that one.
That's the Green Lantern Corps, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. That is. Okay, yeah. But
I want to read it now because there's something going on there. Because they're both gone, they reference it in here, and they kind of give like a hint of like what's going on.
Okay.
So I kind of want to read it now, but I'm like 10 issues behind on the other one.
Do you have any of the Hal Jordan and the Green Lanterns?
No.
Or Green Lantern Corps? I have the first 3 and the one shot. I haven't read them though.
No,
so
jumping. Or
good.
I was gonna say, jumping back to Supergirl. What did you guys think about the fight scene between the Miss Martian and Martian Manhunter? Like, I think it was pretty cool, or did you think it was kind of like...
So I kept thinking, like, why didn't they just phase out of the place and just disappear? But then they had to face... It was really about them facing each other, because John was trying to stop her from doing it, and I think she was punishing herself, feeling like she needed to do it because of what she did. So...
I thought it was a really cool fight scene between the two, because they actually show them using their abilities, like phasing in and out and stuff like that. So a
lot more than last season. Like, there's stuff in there that I was like, okay, this is cool and a lot better. So,
I actually have a question from the listeners or viewers, because they're actually viewing us
from the Infinity Vault.
Yeah, from the Infinity Vault. Sick Dolphin Moore asks us, do you believe that the new Hulk and Iron Girl, which is Riri Williams, but what the fuck's her name? Ironheart. Yeah, are going to be successful? It's kind of too early to tell with Riri because she hasn't really done that much yet. But with the Totally Awesome Hulk, I think he's successful right now. They just I was going to talk about this when I went through my comic poll. Is that there's a new comic book called Champions, and he's in it, Amadeus Cho as the Totally Awesome Hulk. And I think it's pretty cool the direction that they're going. Basically, it's kids that were in the Avengers and in other groups that didn't think that the adults are doing enough to help people, and they're making their own group.
That's interesting.
Yeah. So it's been pretty cool. I hope that Ironheart becomes successful, but it's too early to tell at this point because I haven't seen her really on her own yet.
Yeah, I mean, I'm taking his question a little bit differently. I mean, if you're saying successful in comparison to Bruce and Tony, they have miles to go and literally decades and decades and decades. So if that's the barometer for comparing successful, then no, they're not going to surpass either one of those. But I think in their own right, they could be extremely interesting and captivating newer Marvel heroes. There's no reason why they couldn't. But time will tell. You know? So
Yep.
I mean, that's my.
I mean, look at, well, granted, it took her a few years also, but Harley Quinn. You know, when she came out, nobody really knew, but it took a few years for her to gain in popularity, and look at her now.
After they switched her from being a villain.
But she's doing. Are you guys reading her comic? As far as
I have them all, but that's keep them for my.
I've read a few.
are they decent? Like, because I know
Her Rebirth comics?
For Rebirth, to be honest with you, I'm not digging. I don't know what her purpose or goal is, and I haven't read a whole lot of a New 52 Harley, like separate solo on her own. I read her in a lot of Batman books, you know, and a lot of just general DC stuff. But I don't really like her as an anti-hero, you know?
But I mean, you're not really the audience, right?
Oh, yeah, no, I know that I'm not the core audience, but I'm just saying, personal opinion, I don't dig that aspect of her.
Yeah, I like her in Suicide Squad, like the new one, the new Rebirth stuff. She's pretty cool in there. So she actually wears some pretty funny T-shirts in almost all of them.
Yeah.
they should have a clothesline for her.
Because we were live,
Yeah, go ahead.
I got a little update for the sporting world. It looks like the Cubs may be winning their World Series pretty soon. So it's the bottom of the 10th right now. The Cubs are up by 2 runs.
Ooh, that's big.
Nice.
All right. Get those crying Jordan memes. Go ahead.
It was delayed for
Do we
rain.
want to go into, I guess, our Sunday viewing?
Whoa. Yeah, Walking Dead.
We got Walking Dead and West. And,
I forgot about that. Yeah.
which one do we want to tackle
Walking
first?
Dead.
Yeah,
I
walk
still,
first.
I still haven't seen Walking Dead.
Spoiler
You guys see Walking Dead?
Nah.
Oh, we get
Beyond the
introduced to
48-hour rule, bruh.
I'm going to see it.
Well, it's not gonna be much spoiler. It's
Yeah.
mainly backstory. So
Exactly.
Yeah, we get to see Ezekiel's introduction
It's
and
hilarious.
yeah,
shoot, Ba? Is it
Carol?
Ba or Ba? Shiva or Sheba?
Shiva.
Shiva.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, and Shiva, the badass
Fucking tiger.
which is really cool. He puts on this kind of over the top production kind of show, like he's this sort of royal king guy with the whole act and everything. And
King Joffrey.
yeah, when Carol meets him, she puts on her act, her goody two shoes. Oh,
great,
gee
dude.
willikers! I just don't know. This is so great.
I love
and
Carol,
everything.
dude.
It was great. And then to jump way further ahead, they pretty much talk about bullshit and a bullshitter, and they reveal each other's own personality, and
Yeah.
it becomes a really cool revealing to each other.
I really liked his backstory that he told. So, this huge fucking spoiler. So, it's not King Joffrey, it's
King Ezekiel.
King Ezekiel.
God damn.
Jesus Christ!
So he gives a backstory of why he has a fucking tiger, and it turns out he used to be a fucking zookeeper.
Yes.
And there was one day where the tiger fell into, I guess, a ditch or something, and was badly injured. And so even though it's fucking insane for him to do this, because, you know, the little kid who got killed, or the little kid that got Harambe killed,
yeah.
he fucking jumped in there and, like, you know, he bandaged off the tiger's leg and was able to save the tiger's life because it was basically bleeding to death. But ever since then, the tiger never fucking, like, growled at him or showed his fangs. And
Yeah.
so when all the zombie apocalypse shit was going down, like, the tiger was the only one alive still in the zoo, and he's like, hey, I can't let my best friend die. So he kept him with him, and, you know, that's why he's got a fucking tiger,
Which is awesome.
which is fucking awesome.
Highly awesome.
And he used to be a fucking actor, which is why he fits on the front of being a fucking king,
Yeah.
doing the whole
Yes.
He's
voices.
in theater and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
And I mean, they have like court handlers, like not jesters, but like guards, and
Yeah.
they go as modern royalty Renaissance fair bullshit as you could go.
No, I
you
think it's
know?
funny how his right hand man always says some shit that's real super modern.
Yeah,
yeah,
super, like,
the Polynesian
Renaissance,
dude or
yeah.
whatever.
yeah.
You know the part that tripped me out was when they were fucking feeding the walkers to the pig. I'm like, what the fuck are they doing? Like, why are they fed up the
That
fucking
was
pig?
huge.
I mean, I know what happens, but I was like, dude, like, they're gonna fucking eat this pig after eating the goddamn walkers. But then later on, I was like, okay, that makes fucking sense.
Well, we haven't really gotten into, I guess, the full. Does it actually cooking it actually cure the? Because
Well, they're all infected anyway, so eating a zombie shouldn't make you a zombie because they're all already infected.
Even because essentially the cannibals and back in Terminus.
Terminus?
Yeah, they were cooking and eating people. The only time it really became like this major thing was when they were pretty much just cooking or eating black dude's leg.
Yes.
Tainted meats.
Yeah. So at first I was like, are they trying to poison them. I'm just like, well, that doesn't even really apply.
Well, I mean, if that was the case, that if it's in everybody, then shouldn't everybody just all of a sudden become walkers?
No, you have to die.
When you die.
So the meat's like tainted then. So even though the pigs are eating, they're still getting that contamination.
Well, I mean,
Everybody's contaminated though already.
No, but
we don't know if it crosses over into the animal kingdom in terms of like animals
Oh,
eating.
no, didn't we see dogs?
We didn't see zombie dogs.
Yeah, we haven't seen any zombie livestock
only
or
humans.
anything else. Just
Yeah,
people.
we've seen animals getting eaten. We've seen obviously the horse getting
We
eaten.
saw the
We saw
poop eat
horse
fucking
and
dogs.
pigs.
Yeah, but in terms of like the animal reanimating, we haven't seen anything
did.
like that.
Not yet.
Not to
They only
my
said that was
knowledge.
Thinking of Resident Evil, maybe?
Yeah, maybe.
But overall, it was a pretty good episode. We saw a lot about Morgan.
Well, I'm sorry. One quick sec before we do the Morgan. So basically Ezekiel's camp is selling the tainted pig meat to the wolves, right?
Yeah.
Is that the wolves?
That's why I
Yeah.
get
No,
a
no,
little bit
Negan.
confused.
No, those are Negan people.
Those are
saviors.
Oh, those are Negan's people.
Yeah, they were
Okay.
saviors.
I think they're fattening up the pigs to the nut. I mean, because obviously there's
don't
not
want-
that much corn and grain and regular fucking.
Gotcha. Okay, I thought that was the wolves.
Yeah, they're just using. Supply. They got a lot of dead bodies around.
I'm fucking curious what the fuck happened with the wolves, man. Maybe I'm just stuck on that. From
Yeah.
Keep watching.
I don't know.
So all of the wolves though have the W like
On their
branded
forehead,
in their
yeah.
forehead. Like unless I see that, they're not wolves. Is that
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay.
My understanding, yeah.
And it's weird because that one wolf, he is in Gotham now.
Oh yeah, he plays
Mad Hatter.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
plays Mad Hatter, and he's fucking great at it.
Yeah, yeah.
It's probably like one of my favorite villains on that show right now.
Okay, so you were saying with Morgan though. Go ahead.
Oh yeah. So Morgan's takes it upon himself to teach the way of the whatever the fuck.
Aikido.
Aikido.
Obi, no.
with the kid whose father, I guess, was one of
Fake coral.
yeah. One of Ezekiel's, I guess,
Nice.
first trusted men and everything. It was his son that he's sort of trying to help out with, and I guess he's got this sort of plan in terms of being a part of their royal court. Or I don't know where they're going with it. I don't know how far that they'll get based on what I read in the books in comparison to what they're doing with the show. So it'll be sort of interesting. I had a feeling that he'll probably die. I mean, just because they want us to get attached to this person, shit's going to go wrong, of course.
Everybody dies, but do you like Ezekiel compared to how you read him in the book? At least the introduction.
Oh, it's the same thing.
Okay.
It's the exact same thing. I was hyped when I read in the books. I was like, oh shit, motherfucker's got a tiger?
Yeah.
I was like, about this and everything. And Ezekiel's storyline is really, really cool. It'll be interesting to see how it progresses in terms of the show in comparison with the book. But from where they're at right now with it, it's right parallel with it.
And even though like the last episode was the season premiere, like I felt like this episode was really good as far as like getting us to kind of calm down from the shit that we got
we
to
had
see
to.
last week. Yeah.
We forgot to add in one thing though, is that Morgan actually knows Negan's group,
Oh, he does.
so I think that might be one of the reasons why he went batshit crazy for a while.
Yeah.
Because he saved Daryl and them from that zombie horde, right? Remember they were in the
When he was in the car.
Yeah.
when they locked in the car.
Those are the wolves, though, wasn't it?
It was the wolves.
No,
So
no.
they set the trap.
No,
Yeah.
was it? It wasn't the saviors that set the trap.
No, it was
No,
the
it
wolves.
said
Because the wolves just seems kind of dumb.
No,
be able to
No, the wolves are the ones that were setting up those like 18-wheeler traps with
Was it the wolves?
with the
Yeah,
booby traps where the gates were opening and stuff, and
Yeah, and when you
with the
open
rock pit quarries,
all
and
the zombies
Yeah.
had W's on their foreheads too.
Yeah, and then like when they set up that trap where they thought that you can get in the 18-wheeler and it was full of fucking walkers
Yeah.
and shit.
Yeah.
So that part was pretty damn interesting. It looks like next week we're going to see what's going on with Daryl.
Oh,
They
yeah.
sort of teased that. It looks like that Negan's going to be trying to break Daryl's psyche and sort of fuck with him because Daryl's pretty stone cold, but it looks like Negan's going to try to break him mentally.
And I'll say if he chops off little bits of them.
Who knows?
Oh, that's for next week, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy
So-
shit.
And there seemed to be like maybe a little bit of a hinted romance or
Yeah, I was
what's
gonna
going
say
on
that.
with that.
So do you guys think they smashed at the end between the king and Carol when he showed up at the house at the end with the tiger? The pomegranate?
I don't think so. No.
Well, isn't and I mean I don't know
didn't
who's
get that.
I don't know who's got more of the I guess biblical knowledge out of the bunch of us, but from my understanding, what I heard that it's sort of like a reference to Penelope or something in terms of like a pomegranate. It was some sort of Bible story, and I can't remember the exact details of it, and I'll butcher it if I try. In terms of like the pomegranate being offered to this woman, in terms of like
Isn't that like Adam and Eve bullshit?
that's an apple, motherfucker.
No, it was a pomegranate. I think it was a pomegranate.
No, it was an apple.
apple.
Apple was from the tree of knowledge. I remember Genesis.
No, it never said apple. I'm telling you the truth. And in that part of the world, it was a pomegranate. That's what most biblical scholars say.
Thought pomegranates were more of like a Asian type food.
Middle East is technically Asia. Anyway,
This guy.
I'm saying it.
My vote is apple. Apple from the tree of knowledge, and it was a snake.
So Cthulhu's Prodigy is correct.
Oh!
Pomegranates?
No. The Bible never says that Eve and Adam ate an apple. It says that they tasted a fruit from a tree of knowledge of good and evil. It doesn't say what kind of fruit it was, though.
Okay, look up. It's Penelope,
By definition,
and
it's supposed to be a
pomegranate.
Pomegranate.
Yeah, because you can't just bite into a motherfucking pomegranate.
No.
Yeah, you got to cut
you're
that
right.
open.
Yeah. I don't know.
And it's all. You can,
Don't get salty.
you can bite into it, just it's not
Yeah.
pleasant.
Yeah, all that pulpy
Ain't
white
smart. It's like biting into an unpeeled banana and shit.
Yeah. Eggplants.
Okay. Yeah, so I guess that will transition into Westworld.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Yes.
Oh, I just watched it today.
I finally saw the pilot. This is a great show.
Oh, god damn, you so far
I know,
behind.
I'm way behind.
So you know, fuck me up is I was talking to a friend of mine who I do jiu-jitsu with. His name is Matt. And he loves Westworld, and he also used to love The Walking Dead. He said he's going to stop watching it for a little while because Glenn died, and I was like, all right.
Yeah.
And he
Wow.
said he also got pissed because of the acting that it was done in the show. He said he didn't like Jeffrey Dean Morgan, the way he acted. He didn't like how... what's his name? Rick became like a little bitch. He thought it was like really not well done acting. But then I was thinking, at first I was like, man, I thought it was pretty good acting. But then I'm remembering Westworld. The acting in Westworld is way fucking better than The Walking Dead. Like, probably to like a factor of 5 at least. Because there's like some people in that show I've never even heard about before that are really fucking good actors.
That's good.
Really? Well, I mean,
Yeah.
for me, most of the people on the show are like the main principal cast are people that have been in big Hollywood movies or won Oscars, and versus the people on Walking Dead, nobody knew who the fuck any of them.
Well, the people that I don't like, the first Dolores' dad, I don't know who the fuck that actor is.
Oh, okay.
That motherfucker could act his ass off. I was like, damn.
He was in the pilot, yeah.
Yeah, even when Dolores is just sitting there, doing like the emotions on and off thing, it's like, that's fucking amazing.
Yeah, but Dolores herself has done like she's been nominated for she's been Oscar nominated in movies. I believe nominated herself for an Oscar. Obviously Jeffrey Wright, Anthony Hopkins, Tandy Newton, James Marsden. All of them have been in
Ed
big.
Harris as well, yeah.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
of course.
Ed Harris,
Oh
yeah.
fuck, Ed Harris as well.
Yeah,
in fact, I believe him and Anthony Hopkins are both Oscar winners. I know Ed is. Obviously, Anthony Hopkins has got to probably won multiple.
You mean Sir Anthony Hopkins?
Yeah,
Oh,
but the thing is, like, we're seeing great acting from people that that are, to me, new actors.
oh, I see.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like everybody that's in the show acts very well.
That's a great point.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't take that away.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Westworld.
So, Westworld.
Yes, so I'm trying to remember whether because we had there's a lot of answers. Normally we get about
questions.
even
more questions.
question answer
More
question
fucking
answer. It looks like we got I think we got a good bit of answers with this episode, which was really really cool. And I know you're
No,
behind,
please.
so
Go ahead. I thought
we get the exciting meeting of the Man in Black and Anthony Hopkins.
Yeah.
that was
in God's mode, because when he walked in there, everything just fucking stopped.
Oh, yeah.
Again, he did that last time.
Yeah, I loved how and we talked about it before the cast, how those robots are hardwired programmed to defend him and everything. Because what's his name? Man in Black tried to grab that knife and sort of pointed, and I call him Iceman, but he just grabbed it by the blade, and I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, the guy who plays Cyclops in the X-Men movies.
he likes to show off that he can
Oh yeah, Cyclops, not Iceman. My bad.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
He likes showing off that he can control everything. This is like the second time he's done it.
Oh,
Yeah, but then we also he kind of explained why he's like searching through the maze, because I'm assuming at the end it's going to lead to what happened to the other partner of Westworld, the other creator of all the hosts and stuff.
Yeah, so so many, because now they got tracking, laser tracking, sending
Fucking
data out the
satellite,
park, and then we also saw the nice little reveal, I guess, between the two. I just call them corporate dudes, corporate buddies, dickhead guy and his pussy brother-in-law and stuff. And they go on that mission, that little side quest with the Confederate to go steal the nitroglycerin. Yeah. That shit goes sort of successful in terms of them getting the nitroglycerin back. And then the homeboy swaps it out for some like tequila, some rubbing alcohol, and it goes south real quick.
Yeah, it goes south because some fucking guys are playing fucking catch with the fucking nitroglycerin. like it's not gonna fucking blow up.
Yeah.
But did you guys notice something weird about this episode?
That there was a lot of fucking and titties?
No.
That shit.
That the guests, or the hosts were hurting the guests.
Yeah, they were punching them and stuff, right?
Yeah, and they're like getting hurt.
Yeah, we mentioned that before the cast.
Yeah, so I'm like, what the fuck is going on there? I don't know, like, why was nobody like watch? Because there's supposed to be like people watching them, but nobody like stopped them from getting their ass kicked.
Well, he mentioned that this part of the game is kind of off
the
grid.
Further, the sort of, I guess, core rules is like the further you get out from that main little village, it's like the crazier and more wild the adventures are. Now, they're not like drawing blood or whatever, but they're punching.
Oh no, they drew blood. That one was getting his fucking ass kicked.
Okay,
like he just left him. He was bleeding from the fucking face.
But like the firearms are still not like penetrating. And
but
shit
it's supposed to be that they can't hurt a fly, right? That was the whole thing. Like, it's almost like the Asimov 3 Laws thing.
And they were fucking that dude up.
Yeah, and he just looked and he was like, you pulled that 28 days. It was 20 days later. We're just like, nah, I'm gone. He ran off with the girl. I was like, oh, this is gonna be good.
Yeah.
And then Dolores fucking went old school goddamn Billy the Kid.
Yeah.
I was like, damn. She fucked people up.
Pow.
It's like, I'm done being a damsel in distress. I'm gonna be a badass instead.
And then Brown Sugar woke up in the
the fucking
operating room. I guess in the fix-it room. And I was kind of.
She naked?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You haven't gotten that far. She's naked
and all.
Yeah.
It takes a few episodes before she becomes completely naked. But
I don't get phased by seeing her naked anymore. I'm just like, it's that time of the episode again.
Even the dudes get naked in the show.
It's really funny.
Oh, there was a penis, so beware.
Yeah, it's funny because the Sweetness was watching in this latest episode with me, and she's like, "Why is everybody naked? Like, how is she just? How is that?" Because one of the ladies who does the programming, like the emotional check or stuff like that, she was checking out a guy, and like he was pouring the drink wrong, right? She's like, "Why is she just not like? Why is that dude naked? Why didn't it cover up? He's just a fucking robot. It doesn't matter. He's not going to do anything."
Yeah, actually, Stitch brought that up a couple weeks ago about Anthony Hopkins' character talks about, why do you cover them up? They don't care. They don't have like this kind of emotion. There are things, and he cuts them open, and the dude's kind of like shocked by that. He's all, keep doing your work, but don't treat them like they're humans. Yeah, it's a thing, property.
You still a robot dick or a real dick? Still a dick. I don't want to look at it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. They showed old Ninja humping that dead body.
Oh man,
I was gonna mention that.
That's all bad.
If it was never alive, it's not like a feeling.
Yeah,
right?
That wasn't me. By the way,
robot in sleep mode or whatever.
That's all bad.
It was supposed to be getting repaired.
Dead girls make great waifus.
That answered the question, like, how, can the employees like fuck the characters and stuff like that? But I guess it's like a huge no-no.
Yeah,
you
the
lose
big
your fucking job.
Well, you're supposed to pay for it, right?
Exactly.
Ain't shit
You stealing company property.
Yeah, like I work for a company and I don't get an employee discount. It's like, damn, they should be getting some kind of discount.
Now I'm confused with this whole the Asian butcher guy, where they're normally just supposed to be fixing and whatever, but he's got this goal to be a programmer.
Yeah,
and he
wants to
brings the
work his way
bird.
up.
Okay.
Yeah, he's trying to work his way up. So he's good.
That one white guy got the crab mentality. Nah, motherfucker, you can't do shit.
He's like, you stand down here.
Wow. I feel. Oh, go ahead.
Oh no, I was gonna say an interest. I'm not sure if you guys caught this, but during that scene when the guys, the butcher guys, were talking to each other, he had mentioned like, hey, you're something like something along the nature of like your bitch ass that should have been taken out of you when they did a genetic testing, and it made me think like, this is the future. Like, are they making like artificial kids, like designer babies? Like they choose the way the kid's gonna be like. You know what I mean? So just farther in the future, and they also talked about how like people of that time are like fucking. They have no goals or anything. Like they don't have any fears for everything. So that's the reason why they come to Westworld, so they can get that feeling of being like, I guess, successful or conquering things, stuff of that nature.
Same reason why we play games right now?
Yeah.
So no, I was gonna say. So I'm confused with Dolores. Is she pulling a con on Anthony Hopkins?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
And she's talking to the other guy.
She's just sort
she's
of.
hiding stuff that's been inherited.
Is that on her own, or did the black dude put the programming in her to? Because normally they're like analysts. Or
What the other guy did is that he put code into her that would basically expose the park eventually. What I think the other guy, what's his name? Forget his name. The other guy, the other creator.
I can't remember.
the one that's lost.
Arnold.
Arnold, yeah. I think what he likely did was he uploaded his consciousness into the park.
Okay.
And then he gave Dolores instructions on how to expose the park.
Okay, just real quick. Chicago won.
Yeah.
The Cubs are now World Series champions.
Out of like 100 years, something like that.
104 years.
So there you go. They missed it by a year. They're supposed to win it last year. Because Back to the Future 2. Yeah.
But I'm wondering if there's like that one scene where she's like pulling the wire out of her arm. Like I wonder if when she was talking to Anthony Hopkins after he like walked out of the room, like she started talking to nobody. Like, hey, I didn't say anything. Like I kept it a secret. I wonder if she's talking to whatever the signal thing she's going to.
And did they swap her out with another one? Because when she thought she saw herself in that like parade, at that point did she get swapped out? Because it seemed like the next sort of scenes that came along, she was in the staging debriefing room.
I don't know, the dream room.
Yeah. So I was kind of confused if that was supposed to be like in the same sort of timeline, like in chronologically, or if that was just like a flashback of something.
I think it was just her tripping.
Okay.
Yeah, I think she was hallucinating.
This is why I like the show. It's because it answers questions and it gives you more
questions. Yeah. So, I've been looking at the show from an interesting, like a gaming perspective. So I feel as if everyone that's in the game are the players, and then you have the developers that are the ones fixing the androids, and then you have Ed Harris's character, which is like a spoil sport or like a hacker, where he's trying to circumvent the system and trying to find he's basically trying to data mine and find old code or like a secret dungeon or whatnot that was originally in the game but got taken out, and he's trying to find it. That's the way it kind of unfolds for me.
I still don't know what the ultimate. I know there's something with the middle of the maze, but I don't know what the end game is and what's the purpose of the end game.
I still think it's a Turing test for the robots. So
for me, I feel like the whole fucking park is a Turing test. But when you look at it from a gaming standpoint, I feel like Ed Harris's character admittedly says he's been there a bunch of times. Yep. He's practically done everything he's wanted to do, and now he's trying to find something different. And it looks like he uncovered what Arnold originally did, and kind of the company covered up. So he found traces of it, and he's trying to go through. Like when you find, a secret, level in a game or whatnot, or you found, something that was in a game and got taken out, but somehow you stumbled on it. That's what I feel like his character's doing.
I think there's an Easter egg in the game with the kid. There's a kid in the game.
Oh yeah.
So the kid was there when what's his name? Anthony Hopkins' character first walks in. He's like, what are you doing way out here? And then when Ed Harris was way out in fucking middle of nowhere, that kid was there again. And he's the same kid, and he had the same shit. I was like, what the fuck?
Well, he shuts down the kid too, because when Anthony Hopkins first goes there, I thought he was a real kid, but then he gives him commands, and the kid changes his mode, or he changes his mode, and then takes off on command. So I was like, oh shit, yeah, you're not there yet, Prodigy. This shit gets fucking.
But catch up this weekend.
The thing is though, is that normally when there's a rogue unit, they know right away.
Oh,
and Anthony Hopkins was like, what are you doing way out here? He knows all the routes where they're supposed to go. But that kid didn't get flagged for some reason, and then he was in some totally different area. So yeah, I think there might be more to that kid than meets the eye. I think he might be helping Arnold. Maybe he's like Arnold or some shit like that. I don't know. So.
Maybe he's like a facsimile of Arnold. Who knows? I didn't really see, because I'm only an episode behind, but I didn't really see any more flies. But I do still feel they're kind of symbolic, or they're an agent. So we'll see.
A cool story when Anthony Hopkins' character is at the bar talking to the other guy. He talks about how when he was a kid, they got the Greyhound. And just that story was kind of cool, because he said the Greyhound spent all his life trying to catch this fucking object, and it never did, and eventually wanted so when he had it as a kid, his brother let it off the leash, and there just happened to be a fucking cat that went running by, and a dog fucking went after it, and it fucking caught the cat and killed it, and then the dog was like, oh shit, what do I do now? His whole life purpose is fucking completed. And it made me think about the whole fucking world worlds. Like, you go to this world and you do whatever you want, but then once you're done with it, it's like, now what? Like, what is there to do? And that's what made me think about, like, the Man in Black. Like, he did everything, and now he's trying to find something else to try to, like, make the game, I guess, fun again.
I think he's trying to break the system because I feel like he's done all the storylines, even though they do make new stuff. To him, it's still familiar. Like, he knows backstory or like several different backstories of the same character or same host, and he's trying to build his own story. But what fucking fucks me up is that they are monitoring him and they let him do whatever the fuck he wants.
He's got free reign, but he's trying to break the fucking system.
Yeah, and they let him.
Why don't they just kick him out the fucking park?
I don't. They said flat out he paid. He's a loyal customer and he pays. It's like a regular at a bar.
Yeah.
They come to the bar. You give them. You know what they want. You give them what they want.
Fuck it.
Nah,
Yeah.
he's the regular that goes behind the bar and starts pouring his own drinks.
I'll have the pink fucks.
Yeah.
Make it double.
But it costs like $45,000 a day to be at that goddamn
He a
bar.
baller.
Yeah, he's a baller. And like what fucked me up.
Did he shut someone down for asking some
They
backstory?
did, yeah. So the episode before, he ran into people that were clients of his or whatnot, and how his job helped his sister, and he was like, if you say anything
don't
else, I'm gonna
ever-
fucking cut you.
Yeah.
I was like, holy shit.
Another interesting thing, something with Dolores is that the one guy had an actor, like, he was talking about how, like, in the real world, like, the real world is like this and that, and she's like, oh, what do you mean by, like, the real world? And he's like, wait, you're not even supposed to be, like acknowledge that, like, that shouldn't be in your program. So I think she's starting to, like, really learn that, the world she's in isn't fucking real.
Well, she already knows, and she's been lying, and she knows when she's being taken out of the world and put back in and shit like that. So
It's like each time she goes under, she comes back with new stuff.
And even the preview for next week looks really good.
I just need to catch up because I didn't get to see the meeting between the Man in Black.
Oh,
and
it's good.
I got to see that.
It's good.
Do we have any Ask Beat and BTIs?
We did. I got one today.
Let's go.
I'll read it.
Yeah.
So it says if a Flash, he said the Flash, it's all good. If a Flash had been around in real life for a while, will we be clowning his suit after the awe died down? It's from DJ Chromatic.
Ooh.
Wait, what's the question?
He's asking, like, if we had superheroes, like, say we had a Flash character in the real world and he wore the Flash suit, after a while will we start making fun of the suit because he's wearing a fucking suit?
What do y'all say?
No, because I'd be afraid that he would hear me and then bitch start me. No, I wouldn't be afraid. Fuck him. No, his suit looks pretty. I like his suit.
I think the suit's pretty cool.
It's like a motorcycle suit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I actually talked to Chromatic earlier today, and he was like, a lot of people talk shit, and he was like, because he hadn't watched The Flash, so I was watching it and he was watching it, and he's like, this dude kind of needs a new suit, like, if he was around, like, if people were familiar with him, and like once they got over him being a superhero, wouldn't they be talking shit about his suit? Because I'd be talking shit. I'm like, yeah, I think people would be like, oh, the suit needs like a change or an upgrade, but not like clown wholeheartedly on his suit. He's all, that people are going to be talking shit about his suit. I'm all, yeah, maybe like backwoods or some shit.
No, fuck those people. Here's the thing. If, like, you should never get over having a super. If you're talking about real life or whatever, and this guy's the fastest person alive and able to go to like the speed, basically the speed of light, even faster than that shit. Go back in time. That shit never gets old. He can wear whatever the fuck he wants to. That shit is awesome as shit.
Yeah, I told him like Crona said, if the word got out, and he'd probably be able to find your ass, show up and bitch slap you.
Hell yeah.
Go back in time and kill off your whole fucking timeline and shit.
Oh, that too.
Hopefully that answers your question, Chromatic.
So there was I actually had a Ask Beef MBTI question too. So my question to the group was: at your financial low, what was your go-to meal? The reason why I brought this up is because K-Mac had posted up something of like I guess there's like some like Campbell's soup thingy that you can buy in microwave, and she was like, ew, and I was like, dude, when your money is low, you fucking pretty much eat almost anything.
Over in Georgia, in college, they had some fucking frozen pizzas over at the Kroger's or whatever. You could literally buy a dozen of these pizzas for $10. It was
Celeste?
It was like Tostino's something or whatever.
No, it was party pizza.
Something.
Yeah,
They're
small
like
things.
small pizzas or whatever. And again, a dozen for $10. You couldn't beat that deal. They were fucking disgusting.
The pizza bites?
No,
Nah,
not
those are
Big
whole
Bites.
pizzas. I know what you're talking about.
Pizza.
They're small,
And
like
Cisco.
7-Eleven type pizza or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
We'll check
for
out.
me, it was Top Ramen and MGD. That's right.
Yes.
Holy
Classy
shit.
motherfucker.
Were you cooking your top ramen in MGD?
No.
That shit came in it.
Back when I was in the Marine Corps, because it was an 18-pack of MGD in glass bottles were $9.99, no fucking tax.
God
Remember
damn.
that shit by fucking heart. And yeah, and then ramen. So
Ugh.
Yeah, everyone had ramen. I had one of my first semesters at Louisiana Lafayette. I had waffles, not like I was 11 or anything, but I would get some Eggo waffles, and I would put peanut butter on the waffle.
Yeah.
And that shit would fill me up because it was just like stick to your ribs type shit or whatever. So I would just get some, and I would splurge a little and get the chunky peanut butter because I like chunky or creamy. And I would just put 2 waffles in the little thing because you could get like a 8-pack of waffles for maybe like $1.98, $2 and everything, and then just put it in the toaster, smear some peanut butter on it, and you eat it. It's kind of blah, but you're full.
Good to go.
Yeah.
Yeah. For me, it was Taco Bell because they had the 99-cent menu. So if you could literally build your own meal for like $5. You can buy a bunch of like 4 items and then a drink. The drink was like $1, and this is before the $5 box because the $5 box is pretty much the same fucking shit. So
Then
that
you
was
pay for it later with your booty.
Yeah. Well, shit, it was worth it.
Blood on your face there.
Blue, what you had?
actually, I used to go to a Jack in the Box too because they had what was it, $1 for like 2 tacos or something?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
They still got
yeah, they still do.
So at my financial low, I would fucking eat just steamed rice with fucking soy sauce. Like that's all I would fucking eat
filling.
like that whole goddamn day. And it was fun because like it was back when I first started living on my own, and I had a roommate who turned out to be an asshole toward the end, a friend of ours.
I know what you're talking about.
And yeah, that was my go-to meal, man. That's fucking take some rice, boil that fucking shit, and put some soy sauce. I was good to go.
Damn. Hard times.
Uh-huh.
All right. Was that the last beat of BTI?
God damn, people are still asking for that goddamn Anita video.
We just did it, right? The same one?
It's not posted though.
It's not posted.
Holy shit. God damn.
Coming
All
down.
right. Should we go back to eggplants?
We could, yeah. This,
Do we have the list?
We do. It's on the drive.
it's on the drive.
And while you're pulling that up, I'll just say this. Last year's 2015 Golden Eggplant Awards was super fucking fun.
Yeah.
We are going to let the audience do some voting, but we wanted to give some of the categories. We'll actually put this out in about a month, right? December. We said early December.
Yeah,
right?
we said early December.
It should be on the
It should say Golden Eggplants.
search for it.
So while he looks that up, I just want to do a quick TV show recommendation. It's an old show. It's on Netflix right now. It's called Video Game High School. And if you're a huge gamer, especially with like first-person shooters, you should definitely watch the show. It's fucking great and hilarious.
Is this a live action?
Yes, it's live action. So basically, they're like kids that play video games, right? But when they're playing the video games, they're kind of like they're characters. Like they go from being out in front of the computer to actually being the characters and doing like war reenactments. And it's really well made for like the budget that they had.
Yeah, so this is the Freddie Wong production.
Yeah,
That's how I started watching part of it. It's actually on Netflix.
Yes, all 3 seasons, and it's they're short season. They're like maybe 5 to 6 episodes per season, so they're pretty easy to power through, and it's really well done.
I got it up here.
Okay.
On what drive is it on?
It's on the shared drive. It'll say Golden Eggplants. It'll say 2015, but on the second page it has a 2016 note.
All right, if you got it.
Yeah, I got it.
All right.
So what do we...
Just list a few of those categories that we maybe want to have people voting for.
Let's see. Let's look at some of the new ones here. You want to do the new ones or the old ones?
Start with
Let's start with the new one. Yeah. So this year we're going to add the best S-Class interview.
Yes.
So we've had a few of them this year, and we're adding more as we speak. So we're going to add one tomorrow as well. And this is not updated as of yet, so we'll be putting that out. We're adding this one this year also, Black Girl Magic Award. Because last year we had the hashtag White Girls of the Future Award. So yeah, go scroll down.
You put it in here as the Black and the Black Times Infinity 2016 Infinite Awards, and then Golden Eggplant Awards after that. So if you tell me to look for the Golden Eggplant Awards, that's not what it's called.
All right, so we got it up. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah.
In terms of the new ones are towards the bottom.
Yeah. Oh, so then we split up the best movie thing because there's a whole like controversy with us with that last year's
controversy.
So because we had like a bunch of movies on there, and then I had like the best like genre movie
that weren't out yet.
Yeah, that too.
Was that for the game or something? Wasn't it a game? You're like, oh, I should vote.
That was both.
And I was like, how are you gonna put a game up there that nobody's played yet?
That's because I thought we were going to do this before, like after the game came out, and then we ended up doing it like 2 months before. But this year we're splitting up the movie between best movie and then best nerd movie. So we have that one.
No crossovers, you think? I mean,
there's a couple, but I don't think so. I think there's maybe one.
We're going to have to define that a little more carefully then.
Yeah, we'll have to talk to him. We have this one, favorite associated podcast. So basically, like ones that we're connected with and that fans may have discovered through us, or they've discovered us through someone else.
Yeah, that's a good one.
What else is new on here? No, it's just the same.
Well, even going back to some of the old ones from last year, we obviously had.
Yeah, we have the first one on here is the hashtag White Girls of the Future Award.
Yeah,
that's a returning one.
We had best anime,
best game of the year,
best rant,
best porn star. We haven't been doing our porn star of the week.
That is true. I've been on them food to watch, man.
Yeah.
I should be able to go on the list.
Yeah. Yeah, we have best anime and then best animated series that isn't anime.
Well, the other one I'm really looking forward to is Dankest Moment of the Year.
Yeah, we have that. Also, we have best returning TV show, best new TV show.
Good. We have best rant on there?
Yeah, best rant will definitely be on there.
I'll put Miss Rizzy on there because that was a great one.
That was
even though it was short.
Oh, we also have a new one, best reaction video.
Ah, okay.
I forgot about that one.
Good.
Yeah, best rant, best comic of the year, best male celebrity of the year, and best female celebrity of the year, dankest moment, and then best Be Then BTI episode of 2016.
All good fucking categories, man. I can't wait.
There's a couple on here there's a couple categories we should probably discuss that are not on here.
We'll clean it up. We'll at least put, I don't know, 10 or a dozen out there for the audience to fucking vote on right after Thanksgiving or whatever.
Yeah, we have a lot
at the end of December.
Yeah, we have a lot of nominees. What's cool on here is the game. Most of these games that are listed for best game are out already. We might have to add like one more on here because that comes out tomorrow, so we'll be able to add that on the list.
We should have
not tomorrow. On Friday.
Every single one of the games. The only other thing that may not be out by the time we put out the actual survey is the movie for like Rogue One.
Yeah. So that's probably. I mean, do we want to wait until after it premieres to put out the list? Because it's kind of late. It comes out the 18th.
Rogue One is going to be one of the best movies of the year. It deserves a nomination, even sight unseen in a lot of ways. At least a nomination.
But we went through this last year.
Yeah, that's why
we said no. Because it could be shitty.
It could be. It's hard to.
I can't fathom it.
Yeah,
it was just like last year when he was saying let's put Battlefield on there.
And nobody played it.
Battlefront, that was suspect.
So we could put it out. We could literally put out the list or the nominations as soon as Rogue One is out. Put it out that weekend.
I got no problem with that. I mean, it's not a big deal to have that
it's literally
at the end of the year.
Yeah,
you know what I mean,
because like by then everything's out. The only other movies come out will be Christmas Day,
and it'll be a very short window to get those.
We want results in, because we'll probably do it right. Are we going to do this in January or right on?
We could literally last day of the year or that January or January 1st.
We could do it the last week. So
we did November last time.
No.
Yeah, we did it.
Well,
we did it October. We had it out in October. That's why. So we can literally have the winners, give people a week to vote, and then have the winners announced the last week of the year.
Perfect. I like it.
We can do that.
All right.
So there you go. We went on record doing that. We have a lot of categories, which is cool. I don't know. Are you going to use the same?
Yeah, it'll probably be SurveyMonkey or something.
Yeah. So because some of these, either if they won't let us have this many nominees per category, we're going to have to like cut them out.
We'll scale it down for the ones that they vote on.
Oh, okay.
And then we'll internally battle it out.
So we will have some categories that we internally are going to vote on and put out, for everybody to see. So
that'd be good shit.
So there you go. Be on the lookout. Yeah. We didn't have a hashtag last year, so we need to have a hashtag for the Golden Eggplant Awards.
Oh, certainly. We definitely will.
Yeah.
So 2016 version.
Yes. So it'll be out there coming soon. As you can see, I read off some of these old and new categories. If you got one that you think we should add, tweet at us. We'll take it into consideration. It might get added on.
All right.
So there you go.
Blue, what you got this week? What you got going?
Shit, I wasn't ready.
Or recommendation?
I was trying to see if somebody out there has a Golden Eggplant Award going on,
damn
but
it.
all I got is number of fucking recipes. Shit, you know what? What am I doing this weekend? Getting drunk. Drunk was gonna be hanging out with some friends on Saturday.
God dang.
Next week, I gotta still sign up for it, but I'm gonna be doing the Spartan Race Super.
Can't do it.
Yeah, I think it's just gonna be me and the professor.
I got friends that are going to go if you want to hook up with them.
Are they going to? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, doing that, I'm gotta catch up reading some more of my comics. I gotta read the 5-Point Paradox or 5-Point Batman story. I got that, and I got my gems to read.
This motherfucker with
I got that, and there's another comic book I have to finish reading. The Spider-Man one with Miles Morales. I gotta finish reading that too until I get back to Stitch. But yeah, other than that, I'm gonna try to do some gaming. I gotta pick up Battlefront 1.
Battlefield 1. God damn it.
You can pick up Battlefront.
I'll say goddamn game. No. And then also I got to continue playing Batman Telltale games. So I started playing before the Christmas party, or not before Christmas party, but the Halloween party. And I thought it was funny because I was dressed as Batman, playing Batman as Batman. So I was waiting for the world to fucking implode. But yeah, that's it.
All right, Cronus, what you got?
Actually, I forgot to do my poll of the week, so we can do it real quick, then I'll be done. So yeah, I picked up latest Green Lanterns. Champions. This is my favorite new comic, actually.
Champions?
Oh, Champions.
Wow, okay.
Yeah. So definitely check it out. I talked about it before. It's basically kids that used to be in the Avengers and other groups that are done because the adults aren't taking care of like other problems, so they're going to do it. And it's Cyclops as a kid, Nova, one of the Nova kids, Miss Marvel, Vive, who's Vision's daughter, Miles Morales, Spider-Man, and then the Totally Awesome Hulk, who is Amadeus Cho. It's really good because the group just formed. So yeah, I got the latest Batman from Rebirth, Aquaman from Rebirth, Cyborg, Harley Quinn for my daughter, Justice League, Wicked and the Divine, which I have to fucking catch up on. I hope it got better. Looks like they went back to the original art.
There you go.
Let me make sure. Oh, holy shit. God damn.
Looks good.
It looks like a magazine.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
All right. Death of X number 3. So we're going to see how the X-Men fucking die. And then the Unworthy Thor, which is this one is the original Thor being unworthy to pick up the hammer. So we're gonna see.
Odin's son.
Yeah, and he's missing an arm. So we'll see how that plays out. Other than that, I'm going back to jiu-jitsu tomorrow. Go back to one-handed jiu-jitsu again, which is going to be interesting because I haven't done it in like a year. But should be cool. So yeah, it's a bummer I can't do Spartan, but whatever. Fuck it. I'll get my trifecta next year. So yeah, that's all I got.
Stitch, what you got?
Try to pick up Battlefield 1 this weekend. Get on some gaming. I need to do a lot of gaming because I still want to break up into Tomb Raider and get some Mafia 3 knocked out of the way. Still trying to let's give out this license plate. If somebody can tweet at us with the best crying Jordan meme making fun of the Cleveland Indians, I'll mail this Marvel license plate frame to you.
Where do they send that wonderful tweet?
You can just send it to our at BTHEMBTI on Twitter, or send it to our Facebook, or holler at us any way that you want to reach out to us, and we'll mail that off to you free of charge, so you can put some personality on your vehicle.
Should these a certain hashtag or?
Just put crying Jordan.
Hashtag crying Jordan.
Hashtag crying Jordan.
Something making fun of the shitty ass Cleveland Indians.
Crying Cleveland, something like that.
I was gonna say because crying Jordan is what I mean.
Yeah,
all right.
Crying Cleveland. That sounds So
hashtag crying Cleveland.
Hashtag crying Cleveland. Send me your best crying Jordan meme, making fun of Cleveland, and we'll send off that license plate to you. What else am I doing? This Saturday I'm supposed to go to Cal Berkeley football game.
Oh, nice.
They're playing Washington.
Wait, Saturday? What
Hopefully
time's
there's
the
an
game?
earthquake. So if there is, you're gonna fucking die.
What?
It's on the fault, but don't worry.
Oh, I didn't know that. I did not know that.
Yeah,
It's like right on the fault.
Damn.
It's literally gonna do like when they did Batman: The Dark Knight Returns or whatever.
It rips a
Like,
field
that's what's gonna
open.
happen if there's an earthquake.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, run fast.
That's hilarious. So yeah, I plan on doing that with Lilo on Saturday. And anything else I have planned? I can't think of anything off the top of my head. Just gaming. Oh, I've been sort of marathoning through the second season of Narcos, which is an amazing show. I think I have maybe 2 episodes left for the second season. Absolutely loving it. It's just crazy, violent, bloody Pablo Escobar being Pablo.
I love it. Old Ninja, what you got?
So I got to start watching Into the Badlands.
Yes.
Definitely, I need to see a few before Friday for sure, because we are having an S-Class interview. Go ahead and check that out once we post it up. I need to have it done by the next week. I haven't even started that. I'm going to catch up on Westworld and Walking Dead. I'm actually behind for the first time in a while. Definitely playing some Battlefield 1. I'm going to try to finish the campaign. Still playing Star Trek Online. I'm like strangely addicted to that game. Yeah, other than that, just trying to catch up on this stuff on the shows and some gaming. And porn star of the week, Daphne Rosen.
Oh, very nice. I like her. Real quick, for me, I am still loving JoJo's Bizarre Adventure being on Toonami, and I watch it on Crunchyroll as well.
It's going to be weird to see it subtitled or dubbed, right?
No, not for me. I mean, they actually do a good job with the voice acting or whatever, but I do prefer the Crunchyroll sub or whatever slightly. But it's cool to see it on Toonami, though. I mean, and then I can kind of like watch it with my kid or whatever, and starting from the very beginning, which is super fun. And then I got Battlefield 1. I just need to install it, so I want to get on there with y'all. And then, of course, still some more food to watch. That's all I got.
You and your food to watch.
Hey.
Get that Battlefield 1.
I have it. I just need to install.
God dang.
All right. Well, this episode of the podcast is brought to you by Loot Crate. We already talked about it in the beginning, so just do us a favor and go to trylootcrate.com/BTI with the promo code of Bridge10. You'll get your first... you'll save 10% on your new subscription. Once again, that's trylootcrate.com/BTI to save yourself 10% on a new subscription. All right. Let's get out.
All right.
That's a good one. She might win.
Yeah.
Oh, we already got.
Yeah, you already got me.
We got to close out the podcast while you're looking at me.
Yeah.
At BTI, please rate us on iTunes. Oh, that's a good one. At BTI on Twitter. Hit us up on Facebook. Please rate us 5 stars on iTunes. Follow, subscribe.
BitNetProductions.com/BTI. That's a website.
Yeah. Congratulations to the Chicago Cubs being the World Series champions after 108 years.
Where's my fucking hoverboard? Is what I want to know.
Fuda is the future.
Oh, damn. Eggplants are her future.
Oh, she got an eggplant.
Damn you.
Decades ago, and through his God-given genius of science, man at last has succeeded in penetrating further and further into the unknown vastness of space.